Hey everybody, it's Paul here. Can I just do a quick check that everybody can see my screen okay, please? That says starting soon, how I built a $5.7 million ecom biz. Okay, if you just raise your hand or type in a yes. Okay, awesome, you can, fantastic. Well, I'm really excited to reintroduce to some of you and introduce for the first time to some of you the #1 Shopify expert on the planet, the #1 only certified trainer on the planet for Shopify, which is pretty amazing. If you haven't heard of Shopify before, it is probably the best known of the e-commerce platforms out there that people like to use independently, separate to Amazon. Obviously, Amazon is an amazing place to have an e-commerce business, but it also comes with its downsides, much like Google, that when changes occur in it, you're very much at the whims of whatever they do, and you don't really have control over it. And I certainly know people personally who could be making 5-6K a month on Amazon, and then suddenly it dips to 500 or 600 because of some changes on Amazon that they weren't notified about. In saying that, it doesn't mean e-commerce isn't an incredible opportunity. It just means that we should be taking control of the controllables. And that's why it is so exciting for you guys to be able to learn directly from the master himself, Adrian. Now, Adrian always looks for a lot of interaction. He'll be asking questions and asking you to say yes and hello and all sorts of things. But with that, I'd like to hand you directly straight over to Adrian and his team, and hopefully we can see and hear everything okay. I'm just going to mute myself here, and with that, let's see, can Adrian kick in and hear me now?
What's up, everybody? Adrian Morrison here. I am so excited to be here. Listen, I have a fantastic training ready for you tonight on how I crushed 7 figures with e-commerce in a way that you probably never thought of before. So just go ahead and type in a 2 in the chat box. If you can hear me, you can see my screen right here where I'm in front of the Shopify headquarters front desk. And you can go ahead and type in a 2. Okay, so I see a lot of people typing in 2s. I'm looking over here now because I have 2 screens. I have all these monitors. All right, fantastic. Well, listen, here's the deal. Tonight, I am going to show you a very special presentation. It's full of actionable content. Everybody that comes here tonight is going to leave feeling like they got boatloads of value. So right now, if you take a look at the screen, you should see me standing in front of the Shopify sign, and also you should see me there having a talk with the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of Shopify, which was a huge, huge, huge thing for me. So I like to start with this slide because here's the deal. I want you to know that what I'm doing and what I'm teaching and how I'm doing e-commerce is getting me noticed by the big companies. It's getting me noticed by publicly traded companies, and they're inviting me up just to hear more about what I'm doing, not just because of my success, but because of the massive amount of success students that I've sent to their platform as well. So I thought this was a very cool slide to start out with. Now, the next slide that I'm going to show you right here is me signing the Facebook wall. This was a huge moment in my career. I've been doing Facebook marketing since day one, like literally the very first day that they had their ad platform out. I had ads on Facebook, so I'm kind of an OG of Facebook a little bit. But the main reason that I'm showing you this slide is because I want you to know that what I'm about to teach you right here, right now on this live webinar is how to work with Facebook. So I'm not going to show you anything that could get you in trouble. I'm not going to show you stuff that's not going to last for a long time. I'm all about consistent long-term money. How many of you in here are excited about learning a consistent way to generate long-term sales? Go ahead and say yes in the chat box right now. And by the way, we're going to be giving away cash money at the end of this webinar. So at the very end of the webinar, I'm going to be announcing a completely random winner. Now, the way you win is you engage in the chat box. So when I ask questions, when I say to type in a number, when I say to answer something that I've asked you, the more you engage, the more likely you are to win the cash money prize at the end of this webinar. And I'm going to shoot over a PayPal to the winner. They're going to get some money. So you get lots of value and a chance to win a lot of money here. So back to this slide. I want to show you how to work with Facebook. I want to show you the best way to build a long-term business. So I've been invited up to Facebook HQ. I've had a Facebook rep for a long time. Everything that I'm doing is just the right way, and it's getting me noticed. It's even getting me noticed by big influencers like the great Bob Proctor. You may know him from The Secret, a huge movie. He's just a huge star motivational speaker. He flew down here to Mississippi to chat with me about a book that I wrote on e-commerce after I got his granddaughter starting her first e-commerce store and generating sales. So what am I going to teach you on this live webinar? Well, on this webinar, I'm going to show you a single product, one single product, something that you yourself can duplicate that I'm selling with my e-commerce store that did over $500,000 in sales. Type in 500K if you want to see that product on the end of the webinar. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not hiding it. 100% you're going to get to see everything. How we're generating hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales with video ads using simple little Facebook ads. I'm also going to show you how we're crushing it with print on demand stuff and how we're crushing it with drop shipping. I'm going to show you how I accelerate my products and my profits to $10,000+ per month. And I'm going to show you how I'm finding crazy artwork to put on t-shirts and stuff that sells like a freaking fire. So very excited about that. But before we get started, before we go through all of that, listen, I want to show you what one full year of my business looks like, because I think we all could agree it's important that you know upfront that what you're learning is a long-term, consistent business model. I'm not somebody that just made some money for a couple of weeks and then put a webinar together. I'm somebody that came in and has been doing this for years and years and years that consistently generates sales every day. So I'm going to show you one full year of my business so you can see what this model looks like, okay? So right now you're looking at Q1. Q1, I did $728,000 in Q1 of the year. So that being said, that's a lot of money. If you look over there to the right, you can see we have Facebook traffic coming in, direct traffic coming in. I mean, that's big bucks. Now, is it consistent? Am I consistently generating income with this model? Okay, well, let's look at Q2 of the year. This is one full year of my business, okay? So when we first started out, it's a one full year of the business. Q2, we did $483,000 in sales. So we had a little bit of a dip, but if you look where the red circle is, we did $112,000 just from repeat traffic, just from email marketing traffic, with spending $0. How many of you in here think that's pretty awesome to be able to generate 6 figures in a quarter without spending a single dime on paid ads? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see lots of yeses coming in. Awesome. Q3, we did $492,000. In Q1 or Q4, boom, we did $1.1 million in sales. Now, Q4 is awesome because you've got holiday season, Black Friday, and all this shopping going on. So we had a massive Q4. We always have a massive Q4. It's always our biggest quarter. We did $223K from direct traffic, $800K from Facebook. Real quick, how many of you in here would be happy with a fraction of what you see on the screen right now? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box if you would be happy with just a fraction in Q4 of what I generated in Q4. Just say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see lots of yeses. I see Stephanie, I see Nathan, I see Jackson, I see Daniel, I see Helen in there. I see a name I can't even pronounce. Okay, so a lot of you would be happy with that. It's important for me to let you know I'm not here to teach you how to make millions of dollars. I'm here to teach you, hopefully, how to make more money than you're making right now, okay? This is my money. That's my quarterly report. It's in my bank account. You can't have it. You've got to go and you've got to make your own money. Fair enough? So I'm going to show you how I started this, how I got started, and how I blew it up. Now, it all starts with case study number 1. I want you to write this down. It's all about control. You must have control over your business. So case study number 1. I started out doing affiliate marketing over 10 years ago. I was doing affiliate marketing, and one of my biggest campaigns was this one right here. I'd write this little ad for a diabetic meter right here, and then I would send traffic to it. And every time I sent traffic to that web page, I would get $12 per sign up. I started doing 17,000 signups a month. That's crazy. I was earning over $200,000 a month in commissions. It was mind-blowing, and I was just a kid. So I was still living at home with my parents when I was making 200 grand a month. And I made some big mistakes. I learned some valuable lessons. So here's some of the things I learned. Number 1, I was receiving 0 customer information. I want you to write this down. Email marketing equals longevity, stability, and security. I was not building an email list. I was building this other company's email list. I was building up this other company's brand, and I had no control over anything. I was just a middleman. So I told you this is a really long time ago, but if you look at the screenshot, there's where I did 200 grand in a month, and here's the next month where I did $181,000 in commissions. I went out, I bought a house, I bought a car for myself. I was blowing money because I felt like a rock star, right? I thought that this money was just going to continue coming in. And what I realized one day is when my affiliate manager, Ian, gave me a call, he said, yo, Adrian, what's up, dude, man? Listen, we appreciate you. We love you. You've made us all a lot of money. You've made a lot of money, but the company's shutting down the affiliate offer. So in other words, this offer is closed. You need to cut your ads off, and we wish you the best of luck. What? Hold up. So I woke up making 200K a month, and now I'm going to bed making $0 a month because some person called me, because some other person made a decision. Now I'm broke again? How many of you in here think that sucks? Just go ahead and type in the chat box, that sucks, that stinks, that's terrible. Okay, I see a lot of you in here saying that sucks. So I made a lot of money, but the key is long-term money and complete and total control. So here's what I did. I made a pivot. I started selling print-on-demand items with companies like Teespring and Represent. So I'd make these little t-shirts, and then I'd send them to a sales page on their platform, and I'd get paid $15 for every single sale that I generated. Well, I ended up selling over $1 million worth of print-on-demand stuff. So I'm back at it. I'm making $100,000+ a month, but I made the same mistake twice. Oh my gosh. I got zero customer information, no email list. It's so important that you get your customers' emails. I was building up somebody else's brand. I had no control over the sales pages, no control over anything, making the same mistakes. So here's some of the stuff that I was selling. Remember, these are really old screenshots. I've made a lot of mistakes to get to where I am right now. The key of this webinar is to help you bypass those mistakes. So I sold $141,000 in profit on one single t-shirt, 78K, 47K, 44K. That's my take. That's not the gross revenue right there. So I was back at it and I was crushing it. Well, one day my affiliate manager called me and said, hey, Adrian, here's the deal, dude. We love you. You're making us a lot of money, but our product stuff changed. We're changing products. So our cost is going up, which means your profit's going down. And here's what happened when they made that call to me. My campaigns crashed and burned because they changed what my payout was, right? How many of you in here think that sucks? The second time to go from hero back to zero. It sucks to have to start over. So for me, this was a massive reality check, a huge reality check. Make the mistake once, shame on me. Make the same mistake twice. Shame on them. Make the same mistake twice, shame on me. So it was a big reality check. I said, I got to do something here. So what I did is I shut down my $1 million per year business. Yes, I'm a massive award-winning affiliate marketer. You can see my awards there. I was awarded from some of the top affiliate marketing networks out there, and I shut it down cold turkey because I said I want complete and total control over my business. I want everybody right now in the chat box to type in control. Type in control if you're ready to see this $5.5 million case study and how I took complete and total control over my life, my finances, my time, and everything else in between. Listen, it all starts with Shopify, okay? The engine that fuels my entire business is Shopify, and here's why I like it. A lot of you might already know about Shopify because they're so hot, but I like Shopify because it was a turnkey solution. I don't know how to build websites. I'm not a technical guy. I'm just a good marketer, okay? So I liked it because literally within 20 minutes, I could just choose a website template, boom, my site's up. I have products listed in 5 minutes, and I can one-click these cool little apps that go in my store that supercharge everything with upsells and conversions and everything. So I love Shopify. Now, another reason that I love Shopify is because I get paid every single day. So every day I get money deposited in my bank account. What does that look like? Well, you can see it right here, 17K, 21K, 24K, 31K, 14K, 20K, 33K, 34K. We did over 577 grand in a month, and the transfers were coming in every single day. How many of you in here have to wait 1 to 2 weeks before you get your paychecks with stuff? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see a lot of you saying, yeah, it sucks to wait for your money. Here's the thing, the faster you get paid, the faster you can build your business, the more momentum you have. So how many of you in here would like to have deposits coming in your bank account every single day from your previous day's sales? I see a lot of you saying, yeah, that's crazy. OMG, this is insane. Holy cow. All right, so this is what got me noticed by Shopify, right? What I'm teaching and what I'm doing. So I want to introduce you to my first student ever, because we're about to go through 4 steps that are going to blow your mind. But before I do that, I want to introduce you to my first 6-figure student ever, the first person I ever taught e-commerce, a brilliant woman. Her name is Andrea Singal. She's actually the wife of a pretty famous internet marketer. He didn't know anything about e-commerce, didn't know anything about Facebook. She was struggling, and he called in a favor and said, Adrian, will you teach my wife how to do e-com? And she ended up, after my training, doing about 100K in 90 days. So I want you to hear her story real quick. Check this out.
Hi, Adrian. I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and my business. You know, when I started a couple of months ago, I thought it was virtually impossible to start my own online business, but you made the impossible possible for me. And today I'm doing anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a day. I've done well over 100 grand in the last 90 days, and I'm already working on launching multiple stores. I know that this is just the beginning and the sky's the limit from here. So thank you once again for all your expertise and all your training. I couldn't have done any of this without you, and the credit for all of this and for my business goes to you and you alone. So thank you once again so very much.
So I'm not gonna beat around the bush about this. The biggest mistake that Andrea made, and by the way, how many of you think that's pretty freaking awesome right there for her to do 100K in 90 days after making boatloads of mistakes just with my training, right? So the big mistake that Andrea made was the niche versus generic mistake. All of these gurus are out there telling everybody to build a bunch of niche sites, build a baby store, build a tactical store, build a dog store, build a cat store. Before you know it, you've got like 30 websites you have to manage, which sucks. Like, that is no thank you. What I did is I reverse engineered what everybody else is saying to do. I created one simple store that could do multiple 7 figures in sales. I look at it like Walmart. Think about Walmart. You go into Walmart, you can buy baby diapers. You go a couple aisles over, you can buy guns and ammunition, and that's why they are a beast. So most people make this mistake. Now, generic stores are my favorite. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. When I first started, I started 2 different Shopify stores, okay? So the store on the very bottom, look at the bottom where it says niche store. That was a store that only sold veteran-related gear. We sold tactical stuff and veteran t-shirts and everything. Now, on the top is my flexible store. A flexible store is generic. We sell grandparent stuff, veteran stuff, dog stuff, wine lover stuff, baby stuff, anything and everything you could think of. Now, I want you to look at the difference because I started the stores around the exact same time, okay? So look at the bottom. So when I first started out the niche store, we did 3 grand in a month. These are monthly sales figures you're seeing here. So for 3 grand in a month, 109K, 140K, man, it was blowing up. But then after we made 140K, look what happened. It started crashing and burning. 80K, 58K, 33K, all the way down to like $1,000 in a month. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? Because everything is literally crashing down. I'm like clawing and I'm like, how can I make it make money again? What's the problem? Well, the problem is with a niche store, you put yourself in a box. So whenever the niche fizzles, and one day it will fizzle, mark my word, you're screwed, shoed, and tattooed, as my dad would say. You got to go build another store. You got to start all over, find another niche, and it's a pain in the butt. So up at the top is my flexible store. It allows me to flex with the market so I can always be marketing whatever is working right now. It's one website, one store that has everything you could imagine on it. So let's look at that. That store continuously trends up because I'm able to pivot and flex with the market. Also, if you look at my sales numbers, these are monthly numbers: 200K, 254, 268K, 209K, 242K, 194K, and you can even see where we did 584K in a single month. This is this type of store that freaking crushes it. So looking at this case study right here, because I always have proof behind everything that I say, how many of you in here would agree that a flexible store is better than a niche store? Just go ahead and type in flex in the chat box right now if you think that I'm right about flexible stores. Okay, I see a lot of you saying flex, 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 flex. Okay, perfect. So this is how I built one single store. Write that down. One single Shopify store that did $5 million in sales, all with drop shipping, all with products I never see, I never touch, I never ship, 0 inventory, 0 upfront product costs, $5.5 million in sales. And it all started with taking fast action. I built my first store in 20 minutes because Shopify does your entire website for you with literally 1 or 2 clicks. I had 3 products. Now listen, the idea isn't to put 1,000 products on your store. 3 simple products that are generic that convert. I'm going to teach you that in this webinar. And then instantly I had control over my business. My first day I made $64. My first month I made $63,000. My first 10 months I made $2.4 billion in sales revenue. I had an email list. Remember I talked about email lists of 350,000 email subscribers. Now I can hit that list and make insane amounts of money. Then I even got a brand valuation because I got this one big massive store of over 7 figures. So that means that right now, literally right now, if I wanted to sell the business, I could stop everything, sell it, and cash in on a big payday and go build another one. How many of you in here think that's awesome? That's called an exit plan. I want you all to type in exit plan into the chat box right now. Okay, I see lots of exit plans coming in. So here's my very first month. My very first day, I told you I did $64. Now, how fast did it take me to get to 3K to 4K a day? Well, I want you to look at my sales chart. This is my very first month. We did $1,200 our second day, then $1,500, then $1,800, then another $2,000. Then we got up to $3,000. And by the end of the month, we were literally at $3,000 to $4,000 a day. Now, what is my biggest day on Shopify with drop shipping? Well, my biggest day has $44,000 in a single day. Literally, my phone was blowing up, my email was blowing up, sales were coming in, and it's all drop shipped, so no panicking. Literally, everything is automated, everything is drop shipped. So $44,000 in a single day. How many of you in here would just like freaking jump it for joy if you were doing 44 grand in a single day? Yeah, well, that was Black Friday. It's the only time it's ever happened. Black Friday obviously is a huge, huge, huge sales days. And so, you know, really, if you take a look at our sales chart through that month, you'll see we're at 5K, then 7K, then 16K, 22K a day. Then by the end of the month, we're at 30K, 17K, 16K, 13K. Then there's that big jump right there to $44,000, which was crazy. We did over 500 grand that month with drop shipping. So how does it all work and why e-commerce? I liked it because I could build my store fast. I had the freedom to sell anything I wanted in any niche, zillions of niches, anything I want. We had unique and custom products that converted. We could sell low ticket items. The easiest way to start is to sell very cheap items. We were building a brand, building an email list, building an exit plan so we could sell our store one day. We had complete and total control. So a couple of questions that I usually get. Can you do this from anywhere in the world? Yes, I have students in Mexico, in all sorts of countries that I can't even pronounce. Anywhere in the world you can do this. Do we have inventory? No, we have absolutely 100% zero inventory. What that means is we have no product cost up front, zero. Look, I see all these people with a bunch of boxes in their warehouse, and they got all this FBA and all this stuff. The thing is, if you have a bunch of boxes in your warehouse and you got a bunch of junk that you've invested in, what happens if you can't sell your inventory? You got a bunch of money sitting in boxes in a warehouse. I cannot stand that business model. I love zero inventory with drop shipping because here's the deal. If I put something on my website and it doesn't sell, I don't care. I just delete it and then I put a different product on there. It allows me to test more products and find winners faster with zero upfront cost. And everything is fully automated. So somebody comes to my website, I get paid instantly as soon as they buy a product. My vendor, my drop shipper, ships it to the customer for me. I never see it, I never touch it, I never ship it. And the process just keeps going back and forth over and over and over again, rinse and repeat. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you how I built a $5.5 million e-commerce store using the most powerful word in the world, how I get Facebook to force feed buyers to my ads. Write that down, force feed buyers to my ads, and how we're able to generate upwards of $20,000 per week just sending simple emails. Now, what I'm not going to show you how to do is put a bunch of crap on your website, do trademark stuff that's going to get you in trouble, and all of the junk that everybody else out there seems to be teaching people how to do. I'm going to show you the 4 simple steps that I took to build a $200,000 a month business really fast with the magical 4. So it starts with one single product. That's it. One single product that can crush 6 figures. Number 2, the most powerful word in the world, using Facebook intelligent ads. I'm going to show you what those are. It's going to blow your mind. And email marketing for long-term, consistent, stable income. Now, here's a formula for you. The formula is less products plus more focus equals more success. How many of you in here, let me just ask you a question. How many of you in here have been trying to sell a zillion things and failing over and over and over again? Just say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see yes, sick of it, nothing ever works, I'm tired of selling the wrong products. Okay, I know that. I already know that. I know it. You need to focus. I already know that you're not focused. I already know that you're running around trying to sell 4,000 different bright, shiny objects with this lame idea that more things equals more money, and that is not true, okay? Less products plus more focus equals more success, and that's the difference between everything else out there and what I'm going to teach you on this webinar right here. So I'm going to introduce you to another success student of mine before we get to step one. Graham Teague. Last year, he was struggling. I mean, literally, he was trying and failing. And then he first took my training and started making like $1,000 a month or whatever. Now he's up to over $500,000 in sales using the strategies that I teach right here on this webinar. So let's check out Graham's video right now.
This is a testimonial for Adrian's training. Adrian's helping me build an e-commerce business that has basically generated over $500,000 in sales over the past year, and it continues to grow today. His courses are worth 100 times more than what they cost as well. Learn from them, grow your business, and enjoy a fantastic e-commerce life.
That's freaking cool, right? $500,000 in sales, and he lives out in New Zealand. So we put this formula to the test on a completely dead Shopify store, and you can see here that we took it from 13 grand all the way to $214,000 in a single month. So we keep testing the strategy. The strategy keeps working, and it starts with step number one. So write this down. Step one is choose a passion product, not some random product, but a passion product. And here is how you choose a passion product. There's 3 simple rules. Now, rule number 1 is forget what you think and forget what you like, because nobody cares. It's irrelevant as a marketer. I know that sounds mean, but the truth is the truth. I'm here to teach you how to market, all right? Rule number 2, your passion is not your profit. I want to say that again. Your passion is not your profit. I know all the gurus out there say your passion's your profit, but the reality is 9 times out of 10, your passion is not profitable. Let me tell you how you really make money on the internet. You make it with rule number 3. You turn other people's passion into your profit. So in other words, you find out what everybody else, the masses, you figure out what they want, and then you market that to them. You don't have to sell it to them. They already want it. Unless you're going to your own store and buying your own products, right, to make money, you need to figure out what everybody else wants and turn other people's passion into your profit. Now, how do you do that? How do you figure out what other people want? Okay, well, number 1, you need to identify a strong passion. I teach my students how to do that. You need to find an aligning product with that passion, identify your audience, and I'm going to show you a great example of how to do that right here. So look at the bottom left. You see that little pin right there? How many of you in here love pins like that? I'm talking about you love those fancy $150 flashy pins. The ink just like literally pours out of them. How many of you in here, every time you see one of those pins, you freak out and you have to buy it? Okay, I see like 3 people said yes. Okay, how many of you in here could care less about a fancy pen like that right there? Just say, don't care if you could care less about a fancy pen like that right there. Okay, I see a lot of you in here saying, no, 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 don't care, don't care. Okay, well, let me tell you something. I can get that pen right there for about $2 drop shipped anywhere in the world from a drop shipping source, okay? Now, if you look at Facebook, I went to Facebook and I typed in fountain pen, Parker Pen Company, Waterman Pens, and over 4.7 million people on Facebook love Parker pens, love Waterman pens, love those fancy fountain pens. So let me ask you something. That is freaking mind-blowing. How many of you in here all of a sudden like fountain pens? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, now I'm seeing everybody say, yeah. Let me tell you why you like fountain pens now. Because you just discovered fountain pens equals money, right? Because there's 4 freaking million people out there that love pens. So it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you like. What matters is 4.7 million people like fountain pens. You can drop ship that pen for about $2 out the door anywhere in the world to those 4.7 million people, and that's how you freaking crush it. So we go places like AliExpress, and we find these cheap little products like the cat stocks, the fishing lure, all of this stuff, the same stuff we've been doing forever continues to crush. And you see it's 83 cents, $3, 98 cents, $1.52. We never see it, we never touch it, we never ship it. This is all drop ship products, right? And then we use step number 2. We leverage the most powerful word in the world. Now, what is that? This word is so powerful, it creates a buying frenzy. Dun, dun, dun. That word is free. You probably guessed it. I know free is huge. Now, let me tell you something. When you have step one, a passion product, and you have the word free, and you put them together, what you get is called the sizzle effect. I want you to write that down, the sizzle effect. When you have the sizzle effect on your offer, it's literally like attaching a magnet for money on your ads. Now, I know you're probably sitting here saying, Adrian, come on, dude, that's ridiculous, bro. You can't literally say you're attaching a magnet for money on your ad. That doesn't make any sense. Well, remember, I told you every time I tell you something on here, I'm able to back up the claim. Watch this. I want to show you what magnets for money look like underneath my Facebook ads. So what I love about Facebook is underneath your ad, people can comment, like, share, right? They can tag their friends. And when you have the sizzle effect on your ad, you get boatloads of viral comments like these right here. So for instance, underneath my Facebook ads, Brianna tagged her friend Chanel and said, I feel like you'd like this, Chanel. Then you have Lauren say, hey, Leah, you need this. You had Steph down there said, hey, Ed, check this out, it's free. And if you look at all of these potential customers right here, they're acting like magnets for money. They're making my ad go viral. They're getting me boatloads of free traffic. So I want you to stop right there for a second. How many of you in here have tried a business and failed because you could not get traffic? Just say me. Okay, I'm talking affiliate marketing, email marketing, content marketing. You've tried and failed because you couldn't get traffic. Okay, I want everybody to think about, I want you to realize what I just taught you, okay? I just showed you how everyone else out there on Facebook is getting me free traffic, but not just free traffic, the highest quality traffic oneself could ever dream of. Think about it. Are you more likely to buy something from a cold ad, or are you more likely to buy something that your friend or family member tags you in and says, hey, you should really check this out, it looks really awesome? I have thousands of people bringing me completely free traffic, generating free sales for me, and this is how it's done. How many of you in here would like to have a boatload of magnets for money like this, magnets for free traffic like this underneath your ads? This is the sizzle effect. Passion products, right? Passion products and using the word free. That's what you can do. So here's the formula, and it's nothing new. This is a formula we've been using for years and years, and it's tried, it's tested, it's proven, it continues to work, okay? It's called the free plus shipping formula. Now, what we do is we do things a little different, all right? So number one is we would all agree it's easier to sell free stuff than retail stuff. And what we do is we build our profit into the shipping and handling. So if I get this little toy car for $1, what I do is I mark it up with the shipping and handling, and that's where I make my money. So I'll make the shipping like 10 bucks. The customer has to pay shipping for every single item. So if you buy 5 cars, you pay 5 different processing and shipping fees. All right, the key is to find cheap products that are under $5 with a very high value perception, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do that. If you do all of this, you create a buying frenzy. You create massive amounts of virality and volume. This builds you a huge email list. And of course, you generate boatloads of repeat buyers because everybody loves a good deal. And I use a hybrid model, probably one like you've never seen before, to generate very high ticket sales, okay? Not just cheap sales. I call it my secret sauce. So number one is I literally mark up my shipping to $9.95 to $11.97. That's a sweet spot, so write that down. Now, most people are scared to test out these prices. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of gurus out there that say you should never do shipping for those prices. Nobody's ever gonna pay that much. And let me just ask you a question. How many of you in here would never pay $10 for shipping and handling for a free product like this one right here? If it was free, you'd never pay $10. Okay, so I'm looking over here. I'm seeing a couple say maybe. I'm seeing most of you say no, would never pay that much money for shipping. That's crazy. Okay, well, guess what? Nobody cares what you think and nobody cares what you like. That's how marketing is. Let me make a bet with you. I'll bet you $1.5 million that people will. You want to know why? Because I've got $1.5 million of free plus shipping sales right there. Look at the screenshot. Look at the shipping and handling. $1.5 million in shipping and handling. Because listen, it doesn't matter what you would do. What matters is what everybody else in the world out there is doing that's making you money, making me money. So the key is to make money, not to lose it. Now, you've got to generate multiple items and sell in each of your orders. So what I mean is people are buying like 3 of these at a time instead of 1. That's how we make more money. So free plus shipping promotions go viral and get you likes, shares, and tags. They get you boatloads of free traffic like this right here. Here's one of my ads that's got 235,000 likes, 293,000 shares, and it's got thousands and thousands of comments. Here's another one. This one's got 181,000 likes, 202,000 shares, insane amounts of comments. I don't know what Judy right there is saying. I don't know. She may be excited or something. Then we use little video ads. Now, these are simple little Facebook ads, okay? 8.6 million people reach. Now, I want you to notice that little light orange bar right there. All right, so the dark orange is paid traffic, and the light orange is free viral organic traffic. So literally, we got over 1 million free eyeballs on this ad using this strategy. We got 4 million video views, 49,000 likes, 10,000 comments, 25,000 shares. Here's another one, 4 million people reached. Look at all that free traffic. That's probably close to 1 million, right? Then we got 4,000 comments, 32,000 likes, 14,000 shares. Here's another one. This one got over 2 million free viral views. It got 30,000 shares. Listen, y'all, I got ads like this all day long. How many of you in here would like to have ads just like this that are freaking crushing it, going viral because of the sizzle effect from step number 1 and step 2? Go ahead and say yes in the chat box right now. Okay, because this is the reality for me. This is the reality for a lot of people that use this strategy, okay? So when people click our ad, they go to a website like this. Now pay attention. I want you to look right there above the green button where it says limit 3. All right, that's a little trick that we use. So it says at $0.00 you can only buy 3. Now, they click on the button, and when they click on the button, they go to the shopping cart, and it says, okay, just pay $9.95 for shipping and handling. They buy it, boom, we make $10 in sales. The product costs us about $2, $3. We got a $7 profit, okay? But here's the thing. We're able to use our strategy to generate $200 to $500 orders, not little $10 orders, right? You want to get big orders on your store. So like this one, for example, here's where somebody came into our Shopify store. And by the way, remember I said, watch where I said limit 3? It's a little marketing tactic we use. People always want the maximum amount they can get because we're greedy by human nature. This person bought 3 free items. They got green, they got red, and they got pink. Now, if you wonder what that is, I only show what the items are that I sell to my VIP students, okay? But look down here at the bottom. They paid $30 in shipping and handling. So the item is free, but they paid $30 in shipping. Those products are about $2 out the $2, $3 out the door. So I made a boatload of profit off of this one sale, right? Well, here's the thing. You want to see the real power of the sizzle effect? Just go ahead and say yes if you want to see the real power of the sizzle effect right now on this webinar, okay? I want to show you a freaking crazy order, what happens when you have the sizzle effect. I want you to meet Sam. Sam is a customer that came in from Australia. Sam was so excited about the freaking sizzle effect, the offer that we had. She bought 106 freaking free items. Even though we had limit 3, she bought 106 items. She spent $1,054 on shipping and handling. Look at that. Every one of them is $0. She paid the shipping and handling. So when you have the sizzle effect, when you have an epic offer that's free, that truly is a good deal, people flip out and they buy a boatload of them, and you end up with some very high ticket orders. How many of you in here think that's pretty freaking awesome right there? Now, I must be honest, that's the only time someone's bought $1,000 worth of stuff, of free items. But we have people all the time come in and they'll pay do a $100 order, a $50 order. You can see some $200 orders here. This is what the strategy does if you do everything right. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to show you a store demo, okay? So we're going to go live. I'm going to show you my Shopify store. So you can see right here, we are live. We're on Gear Grabber. This is a live Shopify store. This isn't, Babies R Us or tactical gear only. Gear Grabber sells fishing gear, cat stuff, dog stuff, grandma stuff, jewelry stuff, flower stuff. They sell everything. Remember, it's a flexible store, so we can sell all sorts of items, but we only have like 2 or 3 products of each niche, so we can break into the niches, okay? Now, you'll notice that our products on here are $29, $39, $59, $16. So you might be saying, Adrian, I thought you said you sold free products. Why is everything on your store at a retail price if you're selling free stuff? How many of you in here wonder that? Just say me. All right, well, here's the thing. If every product on your store is free, people are going to think it's a scam. How many of you in here agree with me on that? So what we do is we hide the free products. The only way that you can find the free products is if you click on one of our little Facebook ads. See, if I go inside my store here and I scroll down, these are all the products that are listed on our store. You'll notice that a lot of these products, there's 2 of each of them, okay? So the ones where there's 2 of each, we have a retail version and we have a free version. Like, for example, I'll show you this cat silver necklace right here. We have a free version and a retail version. So if somebody clicks on our ad, they're going to see the free version. That's the only way to see it because it's hidden, okay? and people are like, is this really free? Hold on, let me browse around the store. And they click over here and they see the same product selling for $17. What's going to happen? They're going to go, oh my gosh, this really is a special promotion. It really is $17 and we get it free plus shipping. This increases trust. It increases conversion rates, right? And it increases urgency. And this is what gets people to go, oh crap, let me hurry up and buy this before I miss the deal. That's the strategy. How many of you in here think that that is a smart strategy right there, okay? Is what I do is I teach my students how to think like marketers, not just how to use a dumb strategy that doesn't work. That's why you need training from me. That's why I'm here. Now, the next question is, Adrian, how do you know that sells? Like, how do you find products to sell on your store? Because heck, you know, if you come over here to AliExpress, which is a place that we find stuff at, if you type in cat necklace, it's going to pull up legitimately 32,000 different cat necklaces. So most people come here and they go, okay, any, mini, money, mo, which one of these cat necklaces am I going to sell? Well, that's the fastest way to fail, because you have no clue which one of these cat necklaces people want and people are buying and that's viral right now, right? So here's what I did. I created a software. It's not for sale. You can't buy it. Don't ask me for it, okay? Because it's only something I give away to my VIP students. And what this does is it snipes out viral products that are online on Facebook right now so I can see what is working and copying it. All I do is come over here to the Facebook search. I come over here and I might type in something like, what types of necklaces are selling right now? And I hit search. And what's going to happen is it's going to pull up a list of all of the ads that are live on Facebook right now. You'll see all of these live necklaces and what's for sale. Actually, over here, you'll see I've been doing some research before this webinar. I found one right here that has 256 comments and 580 shares. So let's click on this. This product right here is a little obsidian eyeball or drop or drip necklace. It has 250 comments, 586 shares. We can click it, we can view the product, view their store. How many of you in here would agree that this product is sizzling right now if it's got tons of comments and tons of shares? Because the Sizzle Sniper, my X Factor software, finds all of these ads and it shows me the comments, the likes, the shares, the product. So what I can do is I can say, okay, well, let's visit their store. They're selling this little obsidian necklace for, it looks like $25. Okay, let's come over here and let's type in rainbow eye obsidian necklace on AliExpress. Okay, let's come over here and let's type it in. All right, so let's type this in, boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. We can find it for $1.46. But wait, there's a bunch of different vendors on here, and you've got to choose a good vendor that can drop ship for you, okay? That's the next obstacle. So what happens is over here on the Sizzle Sniper, we got the AliExpress tool. What this is going to do is let you type in any keyword, and it immediately is going to find the best vendors that are selling that product for you. And it's going to give you a thumbs up and tell you if it's one of the best vendors with the best prices. So you always find the best drop shippers. It gives you thumbs down if it's bad, thumbs up if it is good. It does all the work. Like this is a thumbs down. It says, Adrian, don't trust this vendor. They have a high price. They're not trusted. So over here, I can click on this. We can get it for $1.04. Click it, boom. Right here, I found a phenomenal vendor that'll drop ship for me. I can list this on my Shopify store, and I can immediately start generating sales with a product that I'm duplicating success from. Mimic success. You don't have to be innovative. You don't have to know how to design a wheel. You just have to find out what's working, and you have to duplicate success. And the Sizzle Sniper allows me to find the vendors and spy on other people's Facebook ads, and that gives me an advantage over everybody else. How many of you in here would agree that the Sizzle Sniper software that pulls up all the viral Facebook ads in any niche for any product is insane value to you and your business and my students? Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that you're going to have the opportunity to get at the end of this webinar as a free bonus, okay? The Sizzle Sniper X Factor software is what helps me find the best products out there. Okay, so I gave it to one of my students. His name is Charles Green. He's a VIP student. He made a post in our group that says, just found gold with the sniper software from Adrian's ESA. So he found a product using my software, spent $100 to make $2,000 in sales revenue. $42 to make $1,100 in sales revenue, and that's why this is important. Now, I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to introduce you to Daria. She's a student of mine that's now done over 6 figures using the strategies from my training. So check out her video real fast.
I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but I just want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. This time last year, I was 23 years old. I was broke. I was scared. But today I hit a really big milestone. So I really just want to give a huge shout out to my day one mentor, Adrian Morrison. We hit 6 figures with Shopify today, but I know this is just the beginning. I honestly have never felt this feeling before. I'm just so excited to see what comes next.
All right, so that's Daria, 6 figures, literally 6 figures on Shopify. So people are using the strategy and people are crushing it. Now, step number 3 is Facebook intelligent ads. How do you crush it with Facebook ads? Well, number 1 is I want you to forget click-through rates, forget metrics and all that junk everybody else talks about. The only thing you should focus on is conversions. That means when you go to Facebook and you click to make an ad, when you get here, you don't go, oh my gosh, what do I do? You simply come over here. The only button you should ever click is the conversion button. You want sales. So you build a conversion ad and you use Facebook intelligence. Like this ad right here, I spent $35,000 over time, not in a short period of time. This is over the course of months, okay? And we generated $83,000 in sales. So that is a 2.3x return on ad spend. How many of you in here would agree that is pretty dang good return on our ad spend? That is nuts right there, right? So let me ask you a question. How many of you in here would like to know the exact targeting that I use for this ad? Literally, on this webinar, I will give you the keywords, the exact keywords I use to do $83,000 in sales with one single teeny tiny little drop ship product. Okay, I see a lot of people saying, yes, gimme, let's go. Holy crap, I need this. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait a second. There's no keywords. There's no targeting. There's no lookalike audience. Wait, there's no ninja tactic? Hold on a second. You don't have to be a ninja in order to succeed with Facebook. Listen, people overcomplicate Facebook. It's actually simple. Listen, I am using zero targeting. Write that down. Zero targeting. Look at the red arrow. We're hitting 110 million people on Facebook in the United States. The only thing we did was say, hey, Facebook, show this ad to women, because Facebook will go and they will find the buyers for you. They literally do like 95% of the work for you. Now, was that a mean joke? Yes. Did it prove a point? Yeah, I'm actually generating insane sales with great return on ad spend, literally without using keywords and without targeting. So it's done with a simple process that takes about 9 minutes to set up, about 9 minutes to set up a Facebook ad. We start all of our ads with a $5 budget. Always have, always will. It's what works. We run the ad for about 4 days, and if it doesn't convert or it's not getting engagement, we kill it. So we have a $5 test strategy, and we let Facebook start to optimize our ads for us. But I'm not going to lie, it's not magic. Not every ad works with zero targeting. Some do, some don't. The key is the 4 phases of targeting that I use. So it's 4 steps and 4 phases that I use for my Facebook ads. And the goal at the 4th phase is to use zero targeting. And if it works, then your ad can blow up. And this is how we make Facebook force feed buyers to our ads. And here's a little example of how it works. Here's one of my Facebook ad accounts. Now, I'm not hiding anything. You can see the money I'm spending and you can see the money that I'm making. 57K, 170, 24 grand to generate 100K, 10 grand to generate 24K. Some ads are great, some ads are not as good, right? But here's what happens. Facebook actually connects to your Shopify store, right? So they track every time somebody clicks your ad, every time somebody adds a product to the shopping cart, every time somebody buys. They actually look at your customers, and Facebook learns who is buying your products. And what they do is they start showing your ad literally without you doing anything, Facebook intelligence, to people that are more likely to buy. How many of you in here think that is freaking awesome right there? So here's one of my students, Nikos, that started out using the strategy and said, you know, Facebook intelligence is kicking in. He did $1,300 in like 5 days. This simply works, right? Facebook intelligence is amazing. Facebook is smarter than us. And because we're going so broad with zero targeting on a lot of our ads, we're hitting 168 billion people, 4.5 million people, 22 million people. See, other people's ads, they start and they die. They fizzle really fast because they're hitting teeny tiny little niche audiences. But with my strategy, our goal is to hit massive audiences that literally never fizzle out because you're hitting so many people. Your ad lasts for a long time. And once again, you can see money spent versus money made. $800 to make 3 grand, $1,500 to make 4 grand, $1,600 to make 4 grand in sales revenue, right? There's product costs I got to take out of there, but these are insane return on ad spend numbers. So the key is to scale. But go broad or go home. Write that down. Go broad or go home. You don't want 1,000 different products to make 6 figures. Your goal is to get one simple Facebook ad campaign with one product that can generate 6 figures. Remember, less products plus more focus equals more success. Learn how to hit massive audiences that buy, have consistent long-term ads, and not have 1,000 different products on your website. This is how we have campaigns like this right here that generate over $700,000. This is one simple teeny tiny little dropship product that's about $2 to $3 out the door. Literally, that might not even be that much. And what we did is we crushed it. Now, of course, we tested a lot of campaigns here to figure out what works. How many of you in here would just like the winning version of the campaign? Just say yes. And I'm not joking. I literally give this exact campaign to all of my VIP students as a bonus. You're going to see that later on. And so that way you're not making the mistakes that we made. You see the actual profitable ads that we made, which is crazy, okay? Another product that we sold did $793,000 in sales. See, we find products that do multiple 6 figures, not a bunch of little dilly-dally products. That's what we do. That's how we got to $5.5+ million in sales. And that's why our students love what we teach so much. So I want you to meet Luda right here. She's done over $700,000 in sales on her Shopify store since she got started. So check out her video real fast.
Hi, my name is Luda, and I've been in e-commerce for a little over a year now. When I first got started, I absolutely had no experience. I took ESA and have had amazing results. My very first month, I did 30,000 in sales. I'm currently doing 6 figures monthly. I highly, highly recommend ESA. It's an amazing course. Adrian is an amazing teacher. He's an amazing mentor. Adrian provides a ton of value. So if you're thinking about
So not going to make you watch the whole video. 30 grand in her first month, she said. Over 700K now from Luda. It's absolutely wild. Now, step number 4 is customer emails. Listen, this is the most vital piece of the puzzle that most marketers ignore, and it costs them thousands of dollars. So I love email marketing because as you build your Shopify store, Shopify builds up your email list automatically for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just something that Shopify does. And what we're able to do is take that email list and generate upwards of $20,000 a week. Like on a really good week, we will blow out sales just sending emails. This increases our revenue up to 50% when we do it. It's more powerful than ever with mobile phones, and a big email list also increases your company's valuation because it's almost like guaranteed profits. At least that's how someone would look at it if you've got a good email list. Now, here's our email list. We got over 400,000 subscribers while we generated $5.5 million in sales. And you can see the reports from Shopify right here. The top part is all of our social traffic, but the direct traffic is repeat customers, email marketing, where we did about $2 million in sales, literally without using Facebook ads, which is freaking mind-blowing. That's the power of an email list. That's the power of getting repeat traffic. Now, here's what our email looks like. We use MailChimp to send emails. So we sent out one email. We did in one day. We did $2,171 with one single email. We got over 1,400 people for free to our website to immediately start shopping. This is a strategy that we like to use to generate. Our goal is to be able to generate $250,000 in 5 months sending emails. That's our goal starting out. And the list continues to grow every single day. Now, will we hit that figure every single year? I don't know. Some maybe, maybe not. It's always different. But sending emails makes a lot of money if you do it the right way. I want you to meet Chris Fammy. He learned a lot about email marketing from me. He was making money without sending emails. When I showed him my email strategy, he literally flipped out. So check out this video.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Fammy, and through Adrian's help, I've actually been able to build an online store that has, in the first 90 days, generated over $100,000 in revenue. I started this store back on April 31st, and today is August 3rd, so it's just over 90 days, and I'm able to hit these really big numbers. And the reason I've been able to do that is because this training helps in the very important points of online marketing. One of the big ones is that it helps you find the products. Adrian always helps you find the right products, the right niches, and teaches you how to do that, which is super important. The other thing he's helped me do is figure out how to do email marketing. I first off didn't even think it was worth the time, but once he taught me how to do, and once I've actually tried it, I ended up making a lot of money through email marketing. So I started to realize the potential in it, especially because it's free.
All right, so you heard what he said. He loves email marketing because it generates money and it is a free traffic source. So this brings us to step number 5. Now this is brand new, never showed this to anybody before. This is an insane step as a bonus I'm adding to this live training. So it's called step number 5, the profit accelerator funnel. Get ready to have your mind blown. So I want to show you something. This is the entirety of my Shopify store right here. And I want you to look at this little line that I'm circling where it says most people get stuck here. That's my average order value. So that means everybody that comes to my store is spending about $25. So they're not really spending a lot of money. They're just buying these little drop ship trinkets, right? We made money, but the idea is to get them to spend more money. Most people get stuck here, and this is why they can't make massive amounts of profit. It took me 1 full year, as you can see, July to July, to figure out what I call now the profit accelerator funnel. So right here, if you look at the little red circle, you'll see where we instantly 3x'd our orders on our customers. What it means is we instantly 3x the amount of money that they're spending on our website when we input on the profit accelerator on our store. Now, what that means is when people come in and they spend more money, we make more money. How many of you in here think that's freaking crazy right there? Just say yes in the chat box, or crazy, insane, type in profit accelerator. Okay, I see a lot of you responding. Good. Okay, so once we did this, it took our store to multiple 7 figures. Like this right here was the game changer. When we applied the profit accelerator, we were earning 300% more per customer that came into our store. So the profit accelerator for us, it helped us 3x our profit when we generate a customer. It helped us get visitors that buy higher ticket items. It was key to scaling to multiple 7 figures. We're drop shipping with China and USA vendors, with both. All right, it gave us an edge over everybody else, and it helped us generate a boatload of repeat customers, which are massive amounts of profit when you have repeat customers. I want you to look at this. All right, this is the percentage of people that come back to our store without having to pay. Over about 11%. What does that mean? Well, I want to show you something. This customer right here, Esther, she came into our Shopify store 1 year ago. Look at that. Look where the green arrow is. It says customer for over 1 year. She placed an order over a year ago on our store. I want you to look down here. Over 2 hours ago, literally just 2 hours ago, she came to our Shopify store and placed another order after a full year. Look at this. In the red circle right here, Esther has come to our store 20 times in the last year and spent $545. One customer to us that went through the profit accelerator funnel spent $545. See, this is how you make more money from your customers. How many of you in here think that is freaking crazy that we have customers for over a year that come back 20 times and buy more stuff without us having to spend money to get them there all the time? I see a lot of you saying yes. Guys, this is how we're able to now generate $50 orders, $69 orders. People are buying higher ticket stuff with the profit accelerator product funnel. This is a big game changer for us. Now, I'm going to show you one last video from PJ Zafra. Him and his dad, they're from California. They started following my training and my strategies. Now they've done over $800,000 in sales. Check out his video.
Hey everyone, it's PJ Zafra here. I'm shooting this quick video for my good friend and mentor, Adrian Morrison. I found this ECom Success Academy, and it has changed not only my life, but my family's life as well. I'm business partners with my dad, and we own our own ECom store together. Anyways, right now it's March 2018. So me and my dad, we've been able to do over $800,000 in sales. This is a quick glimpse into my store stats. We've done over $811,000, and we're projecting to hit over $1 million in sales in the next 1 to 2 months. And it's all because of ECom Success Academy.
All right, so $800,000 in sales. I mean, you could see the massive spike of traffic and sales on his little graph. So that's the power of what I'm teaching with my $5 million e-commerce success plan. So what is that? It's use Shopify, have zero inventory with drop shipping, never see, never touch, never ship your products yourself. Have passion products, right? Use the sizzle effect to get a buying frenzy to your ads. Build a huge email list and use the profit accelerator. Start your ads with a teeny tiny little $5 per day test budget. How many of you in here have $5 to test on your budget for a Facebook ad? Just go ahead and say yes. All right, I see a lot of people in here saying yes. For those of you that are visual, here's a little graph or whatever. All right, so you find a passion product, you use Facebook intelligence, then you go do email marketing to get customers back to your store, and you rinse and repeat over and over and over again. So here's what some other of my students think that just made posts in our private group. Jeffrey Ross right here. He says, when I first started this journey, my wife and I were $30,000 in debt. I was on disability, And now 4.5 months later, I'm totally debt free. We have a business that's thriving, that's over $500,000 in sales, and we're looking at buying our first house in the next 3 to 6 months. Think about that. And then down here he says, thanks Adrian for showing me the ESA course. Guys, how many of you in here would like to wake up tomorrow, forget the 500K, but wake up debt free? Just say yes in the chat box right now. Okay, here's the thing. It's a reality for him. Not only is he debt free, but he's building a massive drop shipping business as well. Then we've got other students like Nancy Carroll over here on the left. She had her first $1,000 in a day and then came to our group and said, could not have done it without Adrian's ESA training. GD over here says, oh my God. After 1 week, my store went live. Today, we finally got our first real customer. So in 1 week, she got her first sale. Denny Santoso says, new milestone reached, $3,500 in a day. Can't thank you enough, Adrian. And then down below that, he said, now, if anybody's going to ask me questions about this, please just go take Adrian's ESA training at least twice. Now he's done over $800,000 in sales. That's his update right there. Then you've got Reza who says, following the ESA course, I did $10,000 in a month. Then you've got Yi Shern who said, I was skeptical about courses before, but Adrian changed my mind. That's when he did $6,400 in sales in a week. Austin over here says, finally time to give ESA props. We just broke $500. Then you've got Juan who says, I'm barely getting started. It's my second month with the ESA training, and he's done $5,300 in a month. Then you got Kathy Mack. Kathy Mack made a post and says, I get bummed out if I only get $600 in a day. It's crazy to think how things can change. 3 months ago, I would have been over the moon and happy with $600 in a day. Think about that. How many of you in here would be over the moon with $600 a day right now? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Yeah, it is crazy when you have the right blueprint, you have the right strategy, you really have the right tools, right? To get started, it's crazy how fast your life can change. Now she's upset if she only makes $600 in a day. Her Shopify store has done over $438,000 in revenue. So then I've got Harriet who did 700 grand in 6 months. You've got Harriet who came back and when she crossed $1 million, she posted in our group. You got Stephen Evan Tan who crushed it with $2 million and made a post in our group saying, thank you, Adrian, for the training. Why am I showing you this? This is a ridiculous amount of testimonials, right? I'm showing you this because I know a lot of you watching this webinar are like, okay, so Adrian did it, but can I really duplicate the strategy? Can I really have success with drop shipping? Can I really have success with Shopify? Well, I saw a post from one of our members named Charles Green. He made a post that says, I was reluctant to take this whole ECom Success Academy training seriously until I saw another student, Mikhail Goldberg, make $22,000 in sales. When I congratulated him, he turned to me and said, it is your turn, Charles. So one of my students looked at Charles and said, now it's your turn. And that pushed him to go through the training. And then what happened was Charles came back and he made $30,000 in a single month in October. Then later on, he came back and said, ESA is the secret when he hit $200,000 in sales. Now, he almost didn't take my training. He almost didn't think he could do this. He was reluctant. He was skeptical. And that would have cost him $200,000 in revenue on a Shopify store. So how much can skepticism cost you? Could have cost him $200,000 in opportunity. So let me ask you something. How many of you here believe right now, right here on this webinar, it's your turn, it's your time to finally stop being told when you can go to lunch, when you can have vacation, when you have to show up to work, but finally take control over your financial freedom and your time freedom and get started launching a store, doing it the right way, knowing that you have all of the right training and all the right tools. I want you to go ahead in the chat box right now and type in, it's my turn. And go ahead and type in, it's my turn. Okay, so I see a lot of you in here typing in, it's my turn. What I want to do is I want to show you inside of ECom Success Academy. So right now, what you're looking at is the inside of ECom Success Academy. This is the training I put together that's helped thousands and thousands of students start their stores and crush it. So first part is we have Shopify. Then we have sourcing products. Then we have Facebook training. Look at this. You click on Facebook, and it takes you from not even knowing how to set up a Facebook account to very beginner setup, all the way to being a freaking master of Facebook down here with advanced stuff. So what we do is we have an entire Facebook course in here that takes complete newbies, complete beginners, and turns them into Facebook masters pretty dang quickly. Then we have email marketing training, where I actually give away the exact email marketing template that I use that's generated for me over $20,000 in sales. You literally copy the template, put your products in. We have building your team, project management. It is literally from A to Z exactly what you need to do to start your store, find the right products, launch Facebook ads, do email marketing, and everything else inside. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to introduce you to ECom Success Academy, okay? So right now, I am going to introduce you to ECom Success Academy. Here we go. Now, ESA is all about training and motivation and advice and having the right goals, mentoring, continued education. So starting out, we have Shopify Mastery. This is an over-the-shoulder training that's going to show you not just how to set up a store, but how to do it the right way. How many of you in here need to know how to set up the store the right way so you don't make mistakes? Just say yes. This right here, this one piece of the course is worth over at least $500, where I go over my high conversion page strategy, how to make drop shipping easy, how I build a 7-figure brand with my Shopify store, the exact apps that I use in my Shopify store, everything that you need to start your store the right way. The second part of the training is product sorcery. So with this, I show you how to snipe out high converting passion products. I'm giving you for free as a bonus the Sizzle Sniper. That's my software that finds Facebook ads and finds the best vendors on AliExpress and gives me the feedback and tells me, are they good or are they bad? This is how we instantly find winning products, right? This is how we customize products that convert. So I show you everything about that as well for print on demand. This is how we find products that freaking crush it. This right here, worth over $1,000, okay? Facebook Ads Mastery. This right here is the best Facebook marketing course I think that you will find on the internet right now. I literally, at the end of the day, I'm a Facebook marketer. So this over-the-shoulder training takes a complete newbie. It shows you exactly how to write your ad. Don't know what to put on your ad? Don't worry. I give you the exact ad copy that I use for my ads. Don't know how to go in and set up a Facebook page? I show you exactly how to set up your Facebook page. But guess what? I don't just set up one page. I have the strategy for fan pages that destroys it for niches, okay? I tell you when to kill or scale your ad. I show you my $5 per day testing strategies. I literally give you the entire 7-figure Facebook marketing blueprint that I have had people come and offer me $30,000 to sit with me for 3 days just to learn Facebook. And I've said no. I've said, go get this course, go through this, because you're going to get so much more out of this course than you would from my brain in 3 days. Because everything I've ever done on Facebook is right here. This course is worth well over $5,000 to $10,000 alone right here. Then we have Alpha Email Mastery. Now, Alpha Email Mastery is going to give you access to my $16,000 high converting email template. Literally, I tell you exactly what to put in your email. I show you exactly how I write my email for my list. All you do is put your products in, and this is how I've generated over $16,000 with the template. I also tell you exactly what day to send an email with my $26,000 email marketing promotion formula. So this is going to tell you exactly what day of the week, when to send your email, how to do email marketing how to do it properly and profit, of course, as well, hopefully. So Automation Mastery. Automation Mastery you don't even need, right? But eventually when you become big in Shopify and you start your store, you're going to want to hire some virtual assistants, because my VAs, I don't even look for products anymore. They use my Sizzle Sniper. They go find the products for me. They put the products on the store. They handle everything. All I do is Facebook ads. How many of you in here would like to learn how to automate your entire drop shipping business? Go ahead and say yes. That's something that I add in. That's in the course that I just showed you. Then we've got my $3.5 million exit plan mastery, because building a Shopify store is more than making money right now. It's about building an asset that you can sell later, to cash out, an exit plan. So if I wanted to sell my store right now, I could sell it for a big payday, and then I could go start another one. So I'm going to show you exactly how I built my store and primed and prepped it for a big payday, for a big valuation if I ever wanted to go sell it. That's the $3.5 million exit plan. How many of you in here are ready for me at 10 months, I got that valuation. So how many of you in here are ready today to start your 10 months? Just go ahead and say yes right now, because it doesn't happen overnight. It took me 10 months to really blow it up to this valuation. Go ahead and say, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, I see a lot of you in here saying I'm ready. So this is everything, all the Facebook training, all the Shopify training, all the product training, how to do things the right way. But I've got a couple of bonuses. Listen, Shopify has never done this before, but Shopify is throwing a sponsored contest just for my ECom Success Academy students. Yeah, so what that means is Shopify is letting me throw a contest where my top 3 earners on Shopify, on ESA, are going to get flown to the Shopify headquarters in Canada. You're going to meet me. You're going to go for a full tour of the HQ and get a one full day of one-on-one training from me in Shopify, sponsored by Shopify. How many of you in here would like to meet me at Shopify HQ and get training from me? Just say yes in the chat box. I think this speaks volumes to what I'm doing, because Shopify recognizes me. Shopify's been through my training. Shopify loves what I'm doing, so much so that they're throwing a freaking contest for my students. That is nuts. Bonus number 2, you're going to get my X Factor software. This is that sizzle sniper software that helps me find other people's best performing ads within one single click. This is how I freaking crush it without doing the whole any, mini, money, mo thing. I pay thousands of dollars per month to keep this app maintenance. You get it completely free, no monthly fees, no hidden fees, completely free bonus, my gift to you. Bonus number 3, my Profit Power Hour weekly trainings. How many of you in here would like to get on a webinar just like this with me every single week? No sales pitch, nothing for sale, just meat and potatoes training. Just go ahead and say yes. We build Facebook campaigns. We build Shopify products in our store. I see a lot of you in here saying, yeah, listen, you don't just need my course. What you need is continued education too. And I'm not one to nickel and dime people. So when you become an ECom Success Academy student, you're going to get access to our weekly live trainings that are completely free for you to access every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. EST, where you get to mingle with my top earning students. You get to learn everything that I'm doing in my business right now. This is how I keep my students ahead of the curve. This is how I create insane amounts of earnings reports for my students. If you look at Darlene over here at the bottom right, Darlene posted in our group, I feel like I had the jackpot when I found your site. The continued training is beyond what I thought I was getting, and I cannot believe that I am so lucky to receive it. So bonus number 3, can't buy this anywhere. It's invaluable. You're going to get access to continued education, no monthly fees, live webinars every single week, because I have a no man left behind policy, and I want to push you not just to learn what's happening right now, but to stay ahead of the curve and see exactly what I'm doing in my business to the day, every week, live. That is freaking awesome. Bonus number 4, I'm going to give you my Friends with Benefits vendor discount. I'm going to introduce you to my top print-on-demand vendor, and they're actually giving my students a little discount on products they don't give to anybody else. So everything that I am giving away, all the training, all the bonuses, my Sizzle Sniper software is right there at the link below. So go to the link below and you can get enrolled in ECom Success Academy with all the bonuses right now. Now, the question is, Adrian, how much is the training? I'm not going to beat around the bush on it because I'm so proud of this training. I think this is a phenomenal deal. It's a one-time investment of $2,495. No upsells, no OTOs, no hidden fees, no monthly fees. You're going to get access to the entire course. You're going to get access to my weekly live trainings that are just straight up meat and potato trainings. They're not sales webinars. And you're going to get access to all of the bonuses. The link is right there on the screen. Go to that link and you can get enrolled. But wait a second, hold up. I have some fast action bonuses that are going to blow your mind. So this is for the first 25 people only. The first 25 people only that go to that link right there and get inside of ECom Success Academy, you're going to get my top 4 grossing dropship campaigns. What that means is I have 4 marketing campaigns, 4 products that made me $1.2 million in sales. I call them my crush it case studies that I'm going to give you, the product. I'm going to give you the exact ad. I'm going to give you the exact targeting. I'm going to show you exactly how I launched these 4 ads that did $1.2 million in sales for me. How many of you in here think that's freaking awesome right there? That is for the first 25 people that go to that link that's on the screen right now and get enrolled. This is a fast action bonus for fast action takers. So let's look at these campaigns. Campaign number 1. I showed you this campaign earlier. We did over $700,000 in sales. We sold 70,000 units. I'm going to give you the product, the ad. I'm going to show you the targeting to use. All right. Number 2. We did 20,000 units of this one dropship product. This one did over 200 grand in sales. Then you're going to get access to this third campaign that did 17,000 units sold. Then this other one, so we sold 9,000 of these products right here. Listen, these aren't products that we used to have on our store that we took off. These are products that are still for sale in our store. They still generate sales in our store. They're not old products that don't work anymore. These are actual products that we still have listed on our store that still generate sales. So what do you get with fast action bonus number 1? Well, the first thing you get is access to all 4 of those campaigns, and I'm going to expose the exact products to you, the exact viral ad copy that's tried, tested, and proven, the exact gold mine interest for Facebook ads, where you can duplicate, literally you can duplicate my $1.2 million Facebook campaigns and probably take you about 10 minutes per each campaign. And this right here is a massive bonus. But stop, hold on, wait a second. I want to be real with you. Let's just say something. You are not guaranteed to make $1.2 million with these case studies. Forget that. Let's just say this. You 100% are not going to make $1.2 million by copying these case studies. It's not going to happen. Let's just be real, okay? Because I'm not here to hype you up. What I wanted to give you these case studies for and literally give you my top 4 best campaigns is because I want you to see how a real ad campaign is set up with nothing left out. I don't just want to show you a couple of ideas. I want you to be able to literally look inside my playbook and see exactly how I launch campaigns. And whatever results you get with those is whatever you get. My theory is you can either go try to find products by yourself, or you can increase your probability of learning and generating success if you just take 4 ads, 4 products that I've already tested, that I've already tried, that I've already generated a lot of money with, and you just duplicate those. And you learn how I built the campaign to scale to 7 figures. How many of you in here think that's pretty freaking cool? Just say yes. That's for the first 25 people only that get into ECom Success Academy. Y'all, the link is below. These fast action bonuses literally are going to go fast because we have a lot of people on this webinar, and we're going to be giving away cash money here at the end as well. But that's not it. We don't just have fast action bonus number 1. We also have fast action bonus number 2. This is my print on demand art licensing secrets bootcamp. This is how we did over 7 figures with print on demand products. Now, what that means is, because this is different than anything you've ever seen, I'm going to give you exclusive access to my art licensing training. This is $1,000+ training valued. So my top case studies on how we did 7 figures with done for you artwork. Literally, I am going to give you a step-by-step training on how to tap into high converting and popular done for you artwork that you can literally copy and paste on shirts, coffee mugs, handbags, shoes, pillow covers, and drop ship and print on demand. You can do exactly what I'm doing right now in my business to really get things scaled. So forget designers, forget being creative. I'm going to show you how to get done for you artwork. My students flipped when they saw this training because you don't need to go hire designers to do print on demand. You need to get epic done for you art that you can literally drag and drop on print on demand and drop shipped items, mark it up really high, and sell the heck out of it. How many of you in here think this is a pretty epic bonus? Because I want you to see some of my numbers. With that print on demand bootcamp that you're going to get, you're going to see how I sold $700,000 worth of leggings, $550,000 worth of high top shoes, $400,000 worth of totes, $100,000 worth of t-shirts, $170,000 worth of casual shoes. I even sold $123,000 of freaking blankets with stupid pictures on them. I'm going to show you exactly how I did over $3 million with print on demand, a complete extra fast action bonus that is only for the first 25 people that get enrolled right now at the link that you see below on the screen. How many of you in here think that that is massively valued? So far, we've got the fast action bonus for my $1.2 million campaign case studies. We've got fast action bonus number 2, where you see how I did over $3 million with print on demand using done for you artwork, and I show you exactly how to go find it. But we also have another fast action bonus. This is my profit accelerator blueprint. You remember I showed that to you earlier? This is exactly how I 3X'd, literally I 3X'd the value of my customers. You can see that massive spike on my store right there, because with the profit accelerator, we were able to come in and we were able to build a 7-figure product funnel. So this isn't where you're building a funnel on your website and all that. This is a product funnel. This is a surefire way that we use to 2 and 3X our customer revenue. This is a list. I'm going to show you a list of the top products that generate $10,000+ a month for us that you should be duplicating, that you should be using in your own Shopify store. This is how we automate getting repeat customers to our business and generating high ROI. This is how I want to teach you to never get stuck again, because you saw earlier that for an entire year, I got stuck in my business with these little $20 orders. When I put the profit accelerator to work on my Shopify store, boom, that's when it spiked up and we really hit some massive numbers. This is literally a fast action bonus only for the first 25 people. So if you're one of the first 25 people that go to that link below that's right there on the screen, you're going to get access to all 3 fast action bonuses. But there is one more. I know so much. There's one more fast action bonus, and I'm going to have to check and see how many are left, because I already know we have people that have signed up. Fast action bonus number 4 is going to be the 4 weeks of training that we did. Now, this is a 4-week boot camp of literally daily training that we did with some of my top player coaches, where on week number 1, we went in and we started a Shopify store. So we live from scratch, right? We recorded everything. We started the store. We set up the sales pages. We set up the shipping. Week number 2 is passion sniping, where we go in and we snipe out products, right? You get to see exactly how we would go in a live environment and snipe out products. Email domination is week number 3. Or you see how we supercharge our email list. You see how we go and write emails and literally blow out traffic to our Shopify store with email marketing. And week number 4 is going to be outsourcing and print-on-demand secrets with Adam, who is an insane print-on-demand seller. So all fast action bonuses that you're going to get access to are right there at the link below. You need to go there right now to get full and complete access to these live bonuses, because I'm telling you right now, this is a game changer. Not only are you getting access to the members area of ECom Success Academy and the step-by-step training on how to start your store, find products, become a master at Facebook ads, and everything else that's entailed, but you're going to get my exact case studies on my top 4 dropship products. You're going to get my done-for-you art licensing training, where you see how I did over $3 million in sales with print-on-demand items with done-for-you artwork, okay? You're going to get the profit accelerator. It took me a full year to figure that formula out. I'm going to hand the blueprint over to you, and literally you can just copy it and start applying that product funnel to your store. And bonus number 4, you're going to get that Jumpstart Bootcamp of 4 weeks of the coaching that we did, where you can literally go in, and because we record everything, you can go in and you can watch each session, and it's like every day sitting with us and building your store for about 4 weeks, just under 30 days or so. All right, so the link is right there below. Go there, get started. Let me just check real quick over here to see how many fast action bonuses are left, because if you're one of the first 25 people to get enrolled at that link that's on the screen right there, you will get all of the fast action bonuses that I just went over. It's a lot of value. How many of you in here think that everything I just showed you is worth well over $2,495? Just say yes in the chat box. Wow, I see a lot of yeses, a lot of excitement. Yeah, we're gonna do a Q&A in a second. We're gonna give away some cash money in a second. I need to check on these bonuses, and I'm gonna write down so I can see how many we have left. Okay, so looking over here at the screen, I see Larissa's popped in. I see Daniel popped in. I see I can't even pronounce your name, I'm sorry, but congrats, has popped in. So it looks like now we are at about 21 fast action bonuses. So we have 21 fast action bonus slots left, okay? So what I wanna do is we're gonna go through a Q&A, right? I'm even gonna do a live product demo for you in a second. How many of you in here would like to see me launch a custom printed, done for you art product from one of those fast action bonuses live on this webinar? Just say yes. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a Q&A. We're gonna give away some money. I can see new students coming in right now. Now we have already, it looks like 17 fast action bonuses left. So there's 17 fast action bonuses left. Go to that URL right there on the screen. Make sure that you get enrolled to secure those bonuses, because literally we do this. We do these fast action bonuses. We can't give them to everybody. It's just not what we do. This are fast action takers. So you've got to go to that URL right now to get enrolled, and we'll do a Q&A. Somebody just asked, they said, Adrian, how much, what's the difference between Amazon and Shopify? Well, I agree that Amazon is great. You should definitely use both. But I'm getting a lot of people from Amazon jump over to Shopify and start an additional store. Because with Amazon, you don't get any customer data. With Amazon, you're not building a real brand. With Amazon, you got a boatload of rules that you've got to follow. Amazon is phenomenal, but there's always some pitfalls to everything. The reason I love Shopify, which by the way, Shopify and Amazon connect together. The reason I love Shopify is because I build a brand. I get a massive email list. You don't get a massive email list with Amazon, right? And when somebody buys something from my store and their friend says, hey, where did you get that from? They say, oh, I got that from Gear Grabber. That's brand building. When you sell something to someone on Amazon and their friend says, hey, where did you get that cool toy car from? Oh, I bought it from Amazon. I want to build a brand. I want control. So why not do both, right? They're both fantastic. All right, so someone asked about the 4 weeks of training that we do. I have those in slides that I can go through right now. Actually, let me find them. I'm gonna pop over to that. Okay, so these coachings that we did, and we did them live. So you're able to see, it's literally a live environment. Guys, the link is below. There's 17 fast action slots left. Week number 1, we're building a Shopify store. We're going in, we're setting up the most important settings that most people actually miss out on. Even people that know how to build a Shopify store miss some of these settings, and how to go in and add the free products to your store and hide them. That's one of the biggest secrets, okay? Then we're going to go over passion sniping, going in and sniping out products that are actually products that have the opportunity to profit. We're not playing a guessing game. We are sniping out high converting products. Then also what we're going to do is we're launching real Facebook campaigns. So you get to watch us literally from step 1 to finding the product, to step 2 to building the Facebook campaign and launching it. And you can follow along and launch the same campaign and the same product with us. Then week number 3, you're going to learn from my brother, who's a multi-8-figure marketer, one of the best email marketers in the world. He's going to show you how to turbocharge your email list, how to siphon emails from your fan page traffic for free, and how to guarantee that you inbox. In other words, people receive and open up your emails at a higher rate. This is one of the major keys to longevity, stability, and security. Then we've got print on demand secrets with Adam and Casey. So this is going to be how to automate your store, and of course scaling your business with unique and viral products, things that make you unique so you don't look like everybody else out there. This is how you get to building a real big brand. This is how you generate high ticket sales. This is how we go over our product accelerator funnel. You're going to get full access to this. So you're going to get full access to everything that you've gone through so far. If you're one of the next, now it looks like looking over here, I think it's 14. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep up with this. 14 fast action slots left. All right, so let me just come over here, and I want to show you a couple of other things. Somebody asked about support. Okay, so how about some support? Do we have support? Yes. I call this your lifeline support, because with our unlimited support, it's not 30 days or 20 days or anything like that. With our unlimited support, you have a no man left behind policy. So this is where we help you put out fires. This is where we go in and we throw you a life raft if you feel like you're in over your head. But more importantly, this is where we bridge the gap for everybody. And that way, when you get stuck and you email us, we show you how to crush it. I am 100% committed to your success, and I will do whatever it takes, as long as it takes, to ensure that you have all the tools and all the training you need to succeed. Just like I did with these students here, like PJ Zafra, who's now at over $1 million in sales to the left of me right there. As a matter of fact, I want to prove it to you, okay? I want to show you something. Let's look at my support desk. I actually have my support desk pulled up right here. So this is my support desk. Guys, the link is right there. It's below. Make sure you're one of the next 14 people to get in. This is my support team. Matt Klusman, 39,000 tickets. He sends all of the emails for my company. He's a multi-6-figure email marketer. Corey Crambuel, my product manager, who literally runs my entire Shopify store and his own, 23,000 tickets. Britton Morrison, my little sister. Anthony, my brother, 8,000 tickets. My wife, who handles all vendor relations, 4,000 tickets she's answered. I personally have answered 2,800 tickets. Listen, when you tap into our support with ECom Success Academy, you're not talking to random people that don't know what they're doing. You're talking to people who actually run the business, who actually are active in our business. Because when you need support, you need to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing. Otherwise, you can't get help. How many of you in here would agree with me on that? How many of you in here would also agree it's pretty freaking epic that I go in and I answer thousands of tickets myself? I don't see anybody else really out there doing that because they're busy, right? But up at 4 o'clock in the morning or something, I'm awake, I see tickets in the support docs, I'll go in and I'll answer them, right? So you're actually getting support. You're getting support from my personal team, and oftentimes you're getting support directly from me. All right, so that's our support desk right there. Now I want to show you some other things. So aside from that, I want to talk to you about Teresa Garcia. She says, invest in you, even if it's a stretch. She joined ESA back in June, and she says that she bought the course on her birthday as a gift to herself, one that she could not really afford, but was hopeful and optimistic. And now she's calling it the holy grail of e-commerce. Why? Because listen, when you are having to stretch for income, when you're having to stretch to invest in something, that's the time that you need to do it the most. Because what are you going to do when you don't have anything to invest in an opportunity, when you don't have anything to invest in a business, when you don't have any money to invest into ads? you got to do something now, because if you don't, nothing is ever going to change. So marketing is one of those things that once you know marketing, you're good. Like, you can do any type of marketing, not just e-commerce. I want to show you Prampreya. Somebody says, is this newbie friendly? Prampreya came into our private group, which you get access to. And she says, my knowledge about marketing and sales and Facebook and everything else is zero. Everything I learned is from ECom Success Academy. It's all new to me. She came back a little bit later. There's Prampreya's post. You can see how Facebook kind of changed. She says, thank you, ESA. She did $117,000 in sales on her store. So is this newbie friendly? Can a complete newbie go through my course and start with the Shopify store and become great at Facebook ads? Look at Prampreya, a complete newbie, over 6 figures in sales. Then I want to show you Alex Steele. This guy is awesome. So what is your why? Think about that. Why are you here? Why are you on this webinar? Why do you want to succeed? I want to show you Alex's story. When he joined ESA, he messaged me and said, Adrian, it's our 3rd day of getting our store live. We just got 3 items fired up. Thank you so much for your training. We just generated 3 sales. And I said, oh, cool, man, that's awesome. Well, not long after that, he posted in our private Facebook group, which you get access to. And he said, we had our first $500 sales day today. Not only did we hit our goal today of $500, but we spent from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. in the hospital with our daughter as she was getting surgery for her cancer. Yeah, his daughter is really, really sick. And what was great for him was that instead of having to worry about being at a job, he could be in the hospital with his family, with his daughter as she's getting treatment, while he's earning money with e-commerce. That right there was his why. And he says, what is your real reason for wanting to make this work? If you keep chasing money, you're never going to succeed, because there's always another dollar to make. Finding a burning desire that makes you pop out of bed before the alarm, have a fire under your butt when you get started. Well, come back about a month later, Alex says, there you have it, folks. It's our first $1,000 day. We follow our students. They don't just post one earnings report and disappear. They progress because of that continued education you get on those weekly webinars that I do every Tuesday night. That's a bonus that you're getting. So then he came back about 2 months ago and he said, welcome home forever. That's right. As of last Tuesday, I officially quit and left my 10-year position as an engineer at a major manufacturer. How much money do we do in sales? Enough to not work anymore. We're not driving Lambos or fancy cars. I mean, I have 4 kids. How am I supposed to do that stuff in a Lamborghini? But I want you to look at the photo that he posted. He's just got 3 of his kids there. It says, welcome home forever. This guy got to come home after 10 years at a job to a sign from his family that says, welcome home forever, have time freedom, financial freedom, complete and total control over every aspect of his life. How many of you in here would like to have that too? Just go ahead and say yes right now. You want to know where Alex got started on his journey from a 10-year job to coming home to a sign that says, welcome home forever? He got started right there at that link below. Right there at that link below, where there's about now, as I look over here, about 11 fast action slots left. That's how he got started. Now, it didn't happen overnight. It happened over the course of a year or so, I believe. But that's what my continued education does. That's what ECom Success Academy does right there. How fastly can you get your first sale? Well, here's David Poon. David Poon posted in our group, I just got my first sale on my first day. You can see his Facebook ad. And then over there, a month later, David Poon comes in and says it's our first full month and we did $13,000. So how fast can you generate your first sale? Well, we have some students that do it in a day. Some students do it in a week, like that GD girl did. But in his first full month, he did $13,000 in sales revenue, which is crazy. You want to see something even crazier? Guys, we have about 11 fast action slots left. You want to see something even crazier? We're getting noticed, not because of my success, because of my students' success by Shopify themselves. So here is a video that Harley Finkelstein did for me. He's the Chief Operating Officer of Shopify. And here's what he has to say about my training, about my course, about the success students that I'm flooding into Shopify that are using my strategies. Check out this video right here.
Hey guys, it's Harley here from Shopify, hanging out with Adrian Morrison, as many of you know. Just want to say that over the past couple of years, Adrian and I have got a chance to know each other, and he's sort of become part of the Shopify partner family. And not only do we see some incredible stores come out of his courses and sort of his disciples, and I call them disciples, his students, but the people that he works with just build some of those incredible shops on our platform. And so if you're thinking about starting an online store, you're not sure how to get started, you're not sure, maybe some questions or some concerns about it, we highly recommend listening to Adrian. He's just He's full of great insight, and we've seen just some of the best stores on our platform come out of his course. And so I think you owe it to yourself to do that. So thanks so much, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
That right there is powerful right there. I told you, not only was I recognized for my success, but I was recognized for the success of the students that I'm sending to Shopify. They look at people's numbers, right? How many of you in here think that's pretty freaking awesome? You don't see anybody else out there with a video like that, do you? Well, I got invited up to their headquarters, and he said, you know what, let me just shoot a video that you can show people that are interested in everything that you have. And so when I have success stories like this, like Alex Steele right here, that's when I start getting noticed by these bigger companies, by Facebook, by Shopify. And it's just an amazing journey. That is a powerful statement right there. So if you're sitting here wondering, is this training legit? Is ECom Success Academy the real thing? Is Adrian the real deal? I'm in the trenches right now. I run my own Shopify store. My store generates sales every single day, right? You're learning from somebody that's doing everything right now, not somebody that used to do this stuff. And of course, you can see all of the support that I get from everybody, success students, even to the tune of the COO of Shopify, which is crazy. Now, I had a question over here that I'm going to do a Q&A. Yes, somebody just said, Adrian, is there a payment plan? Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, that's my next slide. So we do have a payment plan. The payment plan's at a different link though, okay? So look at the new link on the screen. It's got flex at the end of it, okay? So our payment plan is 3 payments of $997. So it's a little bit more expensive if you do the payment plan, but you get to spread it out over the course of 3 months. So for $997, if you choose the payment plan at that link right there on the screen, you still get access to the full training, to the full members area, to everything inside ECom Success Academy, plus all fast action bonuses, which by the way, I need to check on those. It looks like now we've got about, it looks like, what is that, 8? Yeah, I think it's 8 or 9. I have to count. Other people's are coming in. So we got 8 fast action bonuses left. Y'all, the link is right here. It's on the screen. You get full access. There's no upsells inside. You get continued training on my weekly webinars. You get full support, unlimited support from my personal team, including myself. And of course, you always get free updates inside of ESA. I don't go in there and launch a new ESA version 5 and charge people for it. When you get inside ECom Success Academy, when I make updates to the training, you get them completely free. I never charge you for ECom Success Academy again. Because Shopify is even inviting me up to private events to speak to other Shopify influencers to tell them how I'm training my students, right? To show them the strategies that I'm using to keep my students involved, to keep them motivated, to keep them generating sales on their stores, right? So both links are right here. If you look below on the screen, you've got on the left-hand side, you've got the full payment plan link. On the right-hand side, you've got the payment plan link, the flexible pay. You get all fast action bonuses no matter which one of these options you choose. Is everybody with me on this? Just say yes. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A here for a second, and then we're actually going to do a live product demo, and I'm even going to launch a print-on-demand product. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to give away cash money live on this webinar. I'm choosing a completely random winner to win cash money, so stick around whether you get an ESA or not. Okay, a couple of questions is, Adrian, how fast can I see success with this program? Well, I don't know. I mean, some students, it takes a week for them to get their first sale. Some of them, it could take a month, 2 months. Some people do it in their first day. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I can't make you do anything. I can't predict what your sales are going to be. All I can do is show you exactly what I did to generate over $5.5 million in drop shipping sales and say, hey, here's my blueprint, follow this, and that's going to give you better odds, right? And of course, you can see an undeniable amount of testimonials throughout this training right here. So another question is, Adrian, are there upsells in the training? I think I've mentioned that twice. There's 0 upsells inside of ESA. The only thing that I do is I recommend different apps that plug into your Shopify store. So you go into Shopify, you can install a couple of apps. Some of them are free, some of them are like $10 a month or something. I recommend to you what I put on my store, but there's no upsells. There's no locked content in there that's gonna say, oh, you gotta pay more money to get that. I don't like that. I don't think it's cool. We don't do that, okay? Some other questions that we have in here. Adrian, how do you deal with drop shipping times from China? Well, first off, I show you inside of ESA how we go in and we actually use United States of America drop shipping companies, and we use China. But for those of you that are going to be using China, because we use China too, what we do is on our sales page, hold on a second, let me just minimize this. So over here on our sales page for our store, what we do on every single product here, if you view this product, is we tell people up front there is going to be a 3 to 4 week delivery time. You got to tell people up front, and I teach this in my course. You've got to tell people to be upfront. Be upfront with them, because hey, if it's a free offer, number one, people are willing to wait longer for it, or if it's a really good deal. And number two, if anyone ever complains, you can be like, yo, we put it on our front page. Like it's right there front and center for you. So will some people get upset from time to time? Yeah, if they do, whatever, give them a refund or something. Which leads us to the next question I had is, how do you handle refunds, Adrian? Well, what we do is number one, on free offers, there's no refunds. How do you refund a free product? Number two is, if a vendor sends somebody a broken item or something, it's important, and you'll see this inside of the ECom Success Academy members area, underneath sourcing products, you're gonna find, let me log in real fast. It logged me out, so there's a little security thing that keeps, it logs them out so nobody can get in their account. All right, so once you get inside ECom Success Academy, there is a section here called Product Sourcery, and everything is color coded. What we're going to do here is we're going to show you how to find good vendors, not just random vendors from China, because let me tell you, there are some crappy, bad vendors and drop shippers in China. You've got to find the good ones. I teach you how to build a real relationship with your vendors, and that way, if they ever send something to somebody that's broken, our vendors just send them a new one for free. We have less than a 1% refund rate or somewhere around there. So refunds really aren't an issue for us. When do you hire virtual assistants? I would say around $2,000 to $3,000 a day in revenue, maybe get a VA, which, by the way, we have an entire training on how you can hire virtual assistants in here. Stuff that you don't even need right now. Most people would package each of these into a different course and sell them. We don't do that. What we do is we go in and I show you from A to Z how to start everything and how to build it out and scale it out the right way without trying to sell you another course, right? So that's all right here. Some of the other questions that we have. So is free, do you only do free offers? Absolutely not. We do free plus shipping offers. We do $5 flash sales, which is a strategy that you're gonna find in the Shopify section underneath promotion strategies, because free plus shipping is how we get that viral effect, right? But then we have other strategies I just simply couldn't touch on this webinar. When you get inside of ESA, you're gonna learn all the, like literally A to Z, all the details that I just can't simply tell you about on this webinar. We do high ticket items, we do low ticket, free plus shipping, different sales promotions and coupons. It's all in there. How long does it take to set up a store? 20 to 30 minutes if you're fast, about an hour if you're mega slow. And I actually show you right here under setup exactly what template we use, how we set up our pages, little tricks that we use in our store to build our email list bigger. So yes, we got all of that in there. All right, so, oh crap. Let me look over here in our members area, how many students we've had come in. We were 8 fast action bonuses. Guys, we are now down to about 4 fast action bonuses. We got 4 fast action bonuses left. Wait, hold on. It's not 4. We have 5. I miscounted. We have 5 fast action bonuses available, okay? So is Facebook ads the only platform you use? Yes, Facebook ads right now, plus email marketing. So we teach you everything, literally. If you've never written a Facebook ad before, guess what? You come in here, you come into our Facebook training, and I will literally show you exactly how to set up your Facebook ad account. If you are already someone that's seasoned and new to Facebook, guess what? When you come down here, you're still going to learn advanced strategies, because this is something I've had $1 million, 7-figure Facebook marketers just buy my course, just to go through this training alone. Come tell me, dude, I cannot tell you how much I learned from your course that I didn't already know. So this is, if you're a complete beginner and you go from this A to Z, you will be a master of Facebook. This is one of the best Facebook marketing trainings that you can get. I even have a Facebook quick start training where I show you how I built an ad literally in under 11 minutes. I found the product, put it on my Shopify store, and launched an ad. You can see it right here. And these modules, they're not all little 5-minute modules. These modules right here, literally, some of them are like 20 and 30 minutes because I go slow, I repeat myself. I show you exactly how everything is done. Okay, so looking at a couple more questions in here. Can you launch your product demo? Yeah, I'll launch a product demo for you. Before I launch a product demo, I want to show you something else here. Guys, look, both links are right here on the screen. Make sure that you go to one of those 2 links right there. You get registered, you get inside ECom Success Academy, because we have 5 fast action bonuses available. So it is very, very imperative that you get in now, because you're going to get access to the 4 weeks of the daily training coaching that we did, the Profit Accelerator Blueprint, my 100K art licensing print on demand secrets training. You're going to get access to my top 4 $1.2 million campaigns. These are bonuses that were worth thousands of extra dollars that I'm giving away completely free to the next 5 people that get enrolled in ECom Success Academy at this link right here. No monthly fees, no hidden upsells inside. Literally, when you go in at 2495 or 3 payments of 997, you get full access to everything, unlimited support. You get on our weekly live trainings that we do, everything. As a matter of fact, let me show you our weekly live trainings. So over here, you're also going to get access to our Profit Power Hour as a bonus. This is my weekly trainings that I do. And you can come over here and click where it says Archive Trainings. I want you to see something. This is crazy. And what I've been doing is for 3 years, I've been doing weekly live trainings every single Tuesday night for my students. I never miss them. So you can scroll through this and see literally $42,000 case study and the Facebook metrics. You can see everything, $100,000 scaling strategy revealed. You can see all of these other trainings that I've done all the way back to 2016. We only keep the relevant ones in here. And you can click on any of these trainings like Rapid Testing Part 2, right? And you can come over here and click the training, and you can see how we rapid test products. So this is that continued education that we give you, but we also archive it and record it. So if you miss those live trainings, you can come back and you can watch the videos. You can see how far back these archive trainings go. So you're going to get access to this members area with all the step-by-step training. You're going to get access to our Profit Power Hour members area with all of our weekly training, and you can join it live or look at the recordings. You're going to get access to everything that's in here. So very, very important that you look at that training. Guys, the links are below. You've got to go and you got to get enrolled right now. So somebody asked if I would do a product demo. Yes, I will do a product demo real fast. So check this out. Jumping over here into our Shopify store. If you look right here at the bottom, where I go to apps, oh, and by the way, I'm going to make sure that you can see the links better. So let me just re-log into my store because it logged me out real fast. And I want to make sure that you can see these links a little bit better. So guys, both links are at the bottom. They're highlighted in yellow. Go to either one of the links. The payment plan is the one on the right. The full pay where you save a little bit of money is the one on the left. Now we're going to do a product demo. So what I love about Shopify is you can install these print-on-demand drop shipping apps. Like this one right here is T-Launch. Okay, so with T-Launch, what we can do is we can go in, and this is how I literally teach this in the Fast Action Bonus for art licensing, where we go and we get done for you artwork, and we can put it on baby body suits. We can put it on home goods, like bedding and beach towels and pillows. We can put it on tapestries. We can sell jewelry with pictures on it. We can sell accessories like these little, I sell a lot of these accessory pouches, by the way. But the example that I'm going to show you right now is this all over print bathing suit. Check this out. This is so cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to launch a print on demand drop ship product on our store right now. So this bathing suit right here, I'm going to put a crazy piece of art on this. Check this out. The craziest artwork is what converts. Y'all, the links are at the bottom of the screen. Last time I checked, we have 5 fast action slots available. So you need to go there ASAP. All right. So that being said, where's our artwork over here? All right. So there we go. All right. What we're going to do is I'm just going to simply scroll down and I'm going to hit upload file. Now, when I hit upload a file, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up all the artwork on my computer. I'm going to go ahead and hit open, and you're going to see it's going to start uploading it. See, it's uploading this image to the swimsuit right now. And now you're going to see, this is going to blow your mind, this crazy cat ice cream cone picture is on the swimsuit. Now, I told you, literally in Fast Action Bonus number 2, the art licensing print on demand bootcamp, I'm going to show you where you find the craziest done for you artwork that crushes in all of these niches, right? And you literally just drag and drop it on here and it's done. Now this bathing suit's $27 drop ship. We never see it, never touch it, never stock it, never pay for it up front. I'm going to come over here and hit review publish designs. Okay, we're just going to name this cat swimsuit example. All right, you would put your description in and we're going to mark the product up for our profit to $49.95. All right. Now what we're going to do is hit publish to store. We're going to hit OK. And now we have we're launching this product. So it's building the product on our Shopify store. It's walking us through actually, like, it's going to be live in a second. People can come buy it. This company, when somebody comes into our Shopify store and buys the swimsuit, this company is going to see it. They're automatically going to print it. They're automatically going to ship it. We get paid instantly, and then they charge us. We literally use our profits to pay for the swimsuit once it's shipped. So once that happens, you're going to come over here to products. Once it's completely set up, and I'm just going to find it real fast. So we're going to type in swimsuit because I think I set one up before as an example. So once it's done in about like 45 seconds or so, here we are. We're on our Shopify store. Somebody can come buy an extra small to a double XL. Now we're using done for you artwork to sell crazy niches. How many of you in here would like to learn how I find artwork like that? I snipe out high converting artwork that's done for me with no graphic designers, and I sell this type of stuff right here. Just say yes. I see lots of yeses coming in. Y'all, we have now, it looks like about 3 fast action slots. I just saw 2 more names come in. All right, so that's launching one product. That's how fast we can do it. But I want to show you something else, okay? So I ask my students, I have this Facebook group. Here's my Facebook page. I got over 100,000 fans on Facebook or whatever. But I asked my students not long ago, I said, would you recommend ECom Success Academy to anyone wanting to crush it with e-commerce right now? We had 192 comments. This is live on Facebook, okay? And you can see where people says, yes, if you want to go far with e-commerce, it's the way to go. Yes, I believe ESA is the best course I ever bought. I'd recommend ESA to anyone that wants to do e-commerce. You've got Brian says, I'd recommend ESA to anyone wanting to start e-commerce. Jonathan over here says, building a store can be challenging. ESA, the ESA training program helped me get through it. Look at all of these people that are recommending ESA. I've learned so much with ESA. The content was easy and the blueprint was step by step. Adrian delivers a lot of value. He shows you how to get started. He also updates the training inside of ESA, so all students get access to that. Remember I said, no upsells. I don't charge you for updates. Once you're in ESA, you're in the class, boom, you get all the updates. Definitely would recommend ESA. Main reason, all the steps are broken down in easy to digest pieces. Look at this. I mean, there's just so many people. I'd highly recommend ESA. It's been amazing for me. I've learned so much. So I want you to see this. So Kathy Mack made a post and says, for all of those, all of you who just purchased ESA 2019, that's you. You're on this webinar. You have this opportunity. Welcome. I just wrote Adrian to share my numbers for the last 3 years that I've been following him. Since I started with Adrian, after sustaining a career-ending leg fracture, I ended up with Plan B, right? I was an ER nurse for 25 years. Now I run an embroidery retail store in town. So I took Adrian's course. I run at a 33% profit margin consistently. My house is paid off, 3 kids through college, 0 student loans, a $30,000 wedding, and no freaking credit card debt. Here are her results, $872,000 in sales. So this is someone that has been following me for years, that following my training and being in my course, 3 years later, she's still following me. Why? Because I update the course for free every year and I continue your education. When you buy something from me, I don't disappear in 30 days. I'm continuously flooding you with more value. So how many of you in here would like for 3 years down the road to come leave a feedback like this in my group and say, hey, I have kids through college, no credit card debt, and I have a thriving and exploding business? Just type in a 5 in the chat box. Look at this. As I come over here, we have so many people as I do Facebook Live trainings. This is where I showed my print on demand funnel. Nancy said, I definitely would recommend ESA. I just like randomly have people say this on my Facebook Lives. Then over here, I made a post where I said, post your success stories. Chris Fammy posted a $600,000 revenue screenshot. Alex Steele, 35 grand in a month. PJ Zafra. We got Dang, who did their first $500 day. You've got Alexandros, who did $1,100. You've got Hannah Bryce over here that did $2,000. You got Callan over here that did their first $9 sale. You've got GD, who earlier did her very first sale, you saw. Now she's at her first $1,600 or 1,600 euros. You got Darnell Kramer, $4,500 so far in the month. You got Roe, who did $13,000 in a month. Alex at $792. Kathy Mack, $453. These are all students. And by the way, this is our private Profit Power Hour group that you get access to. This Facebook group right here is closed to everybody else. Like, we don't just have a big group with a bunch of people that don't know anything. When you join ESA, you get access to our private VIP group, and you're going to be able to mingle with all of these people that you see are doing 6 figures and 5 figures and just getting started. This is not one of those big groups with a bunch of people that just join and don't know what they're doing. These are students that are taking action, that are making moves, that are getting educated. You get to mingle with people that actually know what they are doing. So, coming over here, looking at a couple more of the posts I've made, you can see Chantel says this one training was worth the cost of ESA. You got over here, you've got where I was in the parking lot. My dad's been real sick. I was in the parking lot doing a training at the hospital. And Monique says, for sure, the training tonight was awesome, especially as a newbie like me. There's no way I could have started out without ECom Success Academy and the in-depth lessons. So I've got all of these students that consistently, look at this, they're always posting. Look at all of these earnings reports right here that people are posting inside of our private Facebook group. They all just like flood us with comments, with tons of posts of all the revenue that they're generating. Look at this. These are all our students. You cannot fabricate this. It's live. It's on Facebook. It's in our private group. You've got Mario, who just posted in our group. He had his first $1 million. You've got Steve and Evan Tan, who are doing multiple 7 figures. You've got Chris over here who did his first 500K. You've got Chris, another Chris, who did $6 grand. You've got over here Vic, who did his first $1,000, actually he did a $1,000 sale using my viral strategy. You've got Kathy at 300K. You've got another Chris at $7,000. You've got Jamie De La Haye over here, 18 grand. You've got $9,000 in a month from Teddy. You've got 2 different months of income here. Month 1, 2 grand. Month 2, 13,000 from Gerald. You've got Rick, who did $10,000. I mean, look at this. You've got Kevin, who's in the hospital getting treated for cancer, did $500 while he was in the hospital using ESA. And you can see where he says, Adrian Morrison showed me how to gain attention of possible, I don't really know, that totally makes sense, but he says he wouldn't have been able to do it without ESA. You got $6 grand from Nikki over here. You've got Robin, who did $10,000 over here. You got all of these students that are absolutely destroying it over here. You got Brian, who earned $100,000 in revenue, used some of the money to go buy an engagement ring for his wife. Listen, I don't know why you want to be successful. All I know is that I've got an insane amount of success students that come into my trainings and get enrolled and absolutely crush it. So can I guarantee that you're going to kill it? I can't. Can I show you a zillion students in here, an insane amount of testimonials that are doing big things and doing big numbers? Absolutely. And you want to know why? It's because I do those weekly live trainings. It's because we have phenomenal support. It's because we go in and I actually show you how to grow your business. I don't just give you a training course with a couple of modules. I show you exactly where to go, how to get started, and every week I show you exactly what I'm doing in my business. So I want to show you a couple more because this is just testimonial overload, but whatever. So other success students. We have Brian Rolfson, 57 grand, couldn't have done it without ESA. Gasper, 37,000 euros, best investment of my life was ESA. You've got Armin over here that says ESA has been an amazing resource for me. You got SM Halim, who says $18,000 that he did in a month. Juan, who did $500, it says he has not even finished the Facebook training in the course yet in ECom Success Academy. Sam Caboodle at $373,000. Thank you, ESA, Adrian, and support team. Mario, who did in his first quarter $110,000. ESA is where it started for me. Amy says, hey, ESA and PPH friends, I couldn't do it without Adrian and ESA, $21,000. Scott Tim, $53,000. This is why Shopify noticed me, right? This is why they're like, holy cow, like all of these people coming in starting stores, they're like making sales. Not everybody, but a large amount are making sales. And that's what got me on the map. That's why people like Kathy message me randomly on Facebook and say, I was thinking about how much my life has changed since I got sick. She got sick and was in the bed, and that's how she saw one of my webinars. She said, between being an ER nurse and owning an embroidery shop, now I'm bringing in more income than I ever did between those two. I'm making my own hours, and I'm watching my 9-month-old grandson during the day. I don't know. Everybody's got their own reason. We've got people that are teenagers all the way to people that are 50+ years old taking ESA and starting Shopify stores. So age doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. you can get started with this strategy. And by the way, I've only shown you one strategy on this webinar. I show you so many different strategies in ECom Success Academy, step by step by step, so you can run your business the way you want to, because there's a lot of different ways that you can crush it with e-commerce. I just showed you one of them tonight, which is a really fun strategy that we go in and use. So a couple more questions that we're gonna, oh crap, fast action bonuses. Let me just come over here and look. We now have only 2 fast action slots left. It looks like Nathan D came in. So Nathan, congrats to you. We got 2 fast action slots left, y'all. I want to show y'all one more product demo, okay? So real quick, before I do that, you're going to get access to everything you see right here on this page. So Shopify, sourcing products, Facebook training, email marketing training, building your team, project management, long-term exit plan, the bonus section. Everything that I talked about, all of the fast action bonuses that we've spoken about, you're going to get complete and total access to in this training. And let me tell you something. I don't know how big of a deal this could possibly be, but I know that it's got to be huge. Is we give unlimited updates inside ECom Success Academy. Whenever we do something new, we put it in there. We don't charge for it. We have unlimited support. You're going to get access to my 10K product picks. These are products that we're marketing that do over $10,000 a month. They're not teeny tiny little $200 per sale products. How many of you in here would like to get access to products that could do $10,000 per month in sales? I see a lot of you saying yes in the chat box right now. My exact Facebook marketing blueprint, my exact profit accelerator product funnel. Guys, this is your last chance. Literally, this is going to be one of your last chances on this webinar when I'm talking about this to get access to those fast action bonuses. The links are right there. They're on the screen. We're going to do a Q&A here in just a second. So another question that we have from students is, how often do you email your list? I think I answered that earlier, but 3 days a week inside ESA, I have the whole formula that you can see on when to email, how to email, my whole template. Can I open up multiple stores? Yeah, you can open up multiple stores, but I recommend just starting with one single store to get started. That's all you need, one single store to get started. And that one store should be able to grow massively. Are there other drop shippers other than AliExpress? Yeah. We use drop shippers in the USA and in China from AliExpress. So listen, inside of ESA, I show you my top vendors. I show you my top print-on-demand vendors. One of them's in the USA, one of them's in China. I'll show you a demo of them here in just a second. If you're a complete newbie, how fast and easy is it to get started? Well, I mean, it's extremely easy to get started as a newbie. See, most people overcomplicate things, and that's why they screw up. I simplify everything for you, step by step by step, literally baby steps in ECom Success Academy. So check this out. How quickly can you get started? How easy is it for a newbie? Well, if you're one of the next, 2 people that gets access to ESA, you're gonna get my done for you art licensing bootcamp training. That's a fast action bonus. And I wanna show you another product demo. So check this out real fast. Okay, so coming back over here in our Shopify store, what I'm gonna do is come over here, I'm gonna click on apps, and I'm gonna come down here to another dropship vendor that we have called Pillow Profits. I love these guys. And I'm gonna show you how quickly you can launch a product. Now, this is just a little snippet of what I teach in ECom Success Academy and on my weekly live trainings. So we're gonna hit add a product, and you'll see here, this drop shipping vendor sells pillows and luggage and car seats and handbags, custom shoes. We have sold insane amounts of these high top shoes, and I teach exactly how I did it. So all of these drop ship products right here, even wall canvas art, but let's do pillows real fast, okay? So we're drop shipping pillows all of a sudden. Now this is gonna blow your mind, okay? I'm gonna build a pillow campaign right here, right now on this webinar. So this is a little technique that we use to get very high value orders. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag and drop this done for you artwork over here. I teach exactly how to do this in the fast action bonus training in ECom Success Academy, and you'll see that I have an L. So I'm just gonna go ahead and name this a number 1. Okay, so most people, when they sell pillows, they get a funny little quote and they sell pillows and they try to sell one pillow at a time. But I want to teach you how to think like a marketer that thinks about high order values, okay? So what we're going to do is take this done for you artwork over here, and I'm going to drag over here an O. All right, so you're going to notice this O isn't any just O. It actually looks like a bullseye, a target, because this is for the archery niche. Remember, passion niches, passion products. So we're going to name this a 2 over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and get pillow number 3. All right, now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna drop the V, all right, because we're spelling love, and you're gonna love this technique, actually. When I show you this, it's gonna blow your mind. All right, so we're gonna put in the V over here. It's loading it in, so you can see uploading complete. All right, there's our V, and you probably guessed what we're gonna put right here, and that is the E. All right, so let me just go ahead and grab this. Now remember, this is done for me artwork. I didn't have to have this designed. I show my students in the fast action bonus training how to tap into done for you artwork that they can copy and paste, stuff that just converts. So now we have a pillow set that spells love for the archery niche. All right, so let's hit review this and let's name this. We'll just call it archery. Let's do this archery pillow set example 1. All right, then down here, we'll just put, this is where you put in a description for your product, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is these pillows are $5 out the door, shipped anywhere in the world. So I'm gonna scroll down and we're gonna mark these bad boys up to $14.95. Now, we're gonna hit publish. What's happening now is Pillow Profits. This is a drop shipping app. It plugs right into your Shopify store. You never have to see it, touch it, or ship the items. You don't pay for any inventory. They are publishing this product to our Shopify store. How many of you so far think you could do this? You could drag and drop some designs on some pillows. All right, cool. I see lots of yeses coming in here. Okay, now it is published on our store. I want to show you something really cool here. Someone can come here now to our store and they can buy all 4 pillows. So what's going to happen is we're going to generate literally like a $50 to $60 order. See, this is what happens. Most people try to sell 1 pillow. I teach my students strategies to get people to buy 4, to buy the entire set. How many of you in here think that's going to make you a lot more money? Just say yes. All right, I see a lot of people in here saying yes. Now, the question is, okay, Adrian, is that just a silly example, or is that something that really makes money? Well, let me just come over here and pull up an actual screenshot of the Facebook campaign for this exact campaign that we just built right here. I want you to see the name of it. So there you go, the archery pillow test right here. Now, you can see this campaign spent $3,000 in ad spend to make $10,000 in sales. Now, what did we do when we got this campaign? Did I keep it for myself? No, I actually took this campaign right here and I shared the exact product, the exact keywords, everything with my students on our weekly live trainings that you get access to as an ECom Success Academy member as a completely free bonus. So I want to prove to you that this works. So we're going to jump over here to our Facebook group over here. And if you take a look, this student right here, Alex, made a post in our group, said, sold our first archery pillow set tonight. Thank you, Adrian. Our store is 3 weeks old. We have a new Facebook pixel. We set everything up on Tuesday after the webinar. We use the exact artwork, the exact ad copy, the exact product copy, the exact keywords provided in the training. Now, you can see the student right here generated a $47 sale using the exact campaign that I just showed you right here live on this webinar. How many of you in here think that is freaking mega valuable right there? Just go ahead and flood me in with yeses. Guys, we have 2 fast action spots left. So go to one of the links at the URL below. You've got to go to one of those links. You've got to get in because we're about to end this webinar. We're about to do the cash giveaway. So make sure you do not miss out. There are 2 fast action bonuses left. So that being said, what I do in my training is I give my students not just access to our members area, but access to these weekly live webinars where we build campaigns together, where I show you what I'm doing in my business right now. We do tons of campaign giveaways, and that's what you just saw an example of how to do a print-on-demand campaign, how I shared it with my students, and how a student within 3 days realized the sale from that campaign, which is absolutely mind-boggling. And that's why you need to become an ECom Success Academy student. That's why you need to go to one of the links below right here, right now on this webinar, and you need to get invested, you need to get in, and you need to get the tools, the training, the continued education, everything that I'm giving you, which is the software that finds the ads for me, my product picks, everything that I do. I literally leave nothing out, and that's why I have so many testimonials. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring you to this slide right here, and we're going to start an actual Google timer. Yeah, I like to do this because it keeps me from talking forever. So I'm just going to pull up this little Google timer real fast, and I'm going to set a 10-minute timer, because in 10 minutes, I'm just going to say, listen, if you can't make up your mind right now in 10 minutes, if you still haven't made up your mind, let's just say that this isn't for you, and we're going to shut the webinar down, okay? Because we've got 2 fast action slots left. The Google timer is now active. So you can see right here on the screen, we have 9 minutes left. And I want to talk to you about the picture that's on the screen right now. So this picture that's on the screen right here, right now, this very second, is something that my dad showed me when I was a little kid. And I want to show it to you, and I want to ask you this. Actually, first, I want to tell you this. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to do this, right? Can you do this by yourself? Can you start a Shopify store? Can you list products for sale? Can you build Facebook ads by yourself without my training, without my webinars, without all of my tools? The answer is yes, absolutely. Of course, you can go do this by yourself. You don't need me to start your Shopify store. But here's the thing. How many of you on here would agree that over the next 6 months, let's just say, you know what, screw it, let's say 5 months. Over the next 5 months, you'll spend $2,500 just making mistakes. You'll make mistakes on setting your store up, choosing the right products, building the right Facebook ads. You're going to make mistakes on your email marketing. How many of you in here think that you will lose $2,500 just screwing up with the, what is it called, the trial and error method, failing your way to success? Just go ahead and say yes. All right, I see a ton of people in here saying, yeah, I could blow that in 1 month. I could lose that faster than 5 months. Absolutely. You could lose $10,000 making mistakes. Yeah, you could lose a lot of money making mistakes. But listen, I've already made the mistakes. I've already got the bumps, the bruises, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the money lost screwing up. The idea isn't for you to have to go down that pathway with the lightning bolt over there, the scary pathway, the pathway where you're going to get beat up and, you know, the odds are you're not going to make it, the pathway where you're going to blow more money than ESA even costs as an investment. So I don't try to sell people off of hype. Here's what I'm saying. If you want to do e-commerce, if there's even the slightest little bit of excitement in you about this webinar and what I've shown you with my 5 steps and the profit accelerator, the sizzle effect, how we find products, how we launch our stores, why on earth, if this is feasible for you, right? Some of you, look, if you just don't want to do this, that's totally fine. But for those of you that do, why on earth would you go down the long road? Why would you blow money making mistakes? You get nothing back for it, right? When you could invest. You can invest in ECom Success Academy. You can get the tools, the training, the weekly live training that I do, the support, everything that you need to bypass so many mistakes, to bypass so many errors, to bypass so much money lost, right? It is literally a no-brainer. I see a lot of you in here right now saying it's a no-brainer to do it the right way. Would you rather do it alone, or would you rather do it with someone who's did $5.5 million in sales themselves, been invited up to Shopify HQ, helped insane amounts of students generate success, has over $20 million worth of member earnings reports in our Facebook group? See, I'm showing you how to bypass all the mistakes because I already made them. So when I say, listen, go to one of the URLs below and get access to tens of thousands of dollars worth of value just in bonuses alone, aside from the ECom Success Academy course, I'm saying make the smart decision. Make the decision that's likely to get you to where you want to be a lot sooner. Can I guarantee you success? Absolutely not. Can I show you exactly what I've done, the mistakes that I've made and the things not to do, and show you exactly what to do, right? Absolutely I can. I can get there. I can get you to where you need to be. I can get you on the front line with the right blueprint, but I can't push you over. You've got to launch your campaigns. You've got to go through the training. You've got to get your own results. And I don't know what that's going to be. You know, some students take off very quickly. Some students take a little bit longer than others. And if you do nothing, you're absolutely going to get 0 results, right? But I want to take you on the easier path. I want to take you on the path where we're able to hold your hand and show you exactly how everything's done the right way so your odds are better. How many of you in here think that's fair? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, we got 5 minutes and 48 seconds left. We now have, it looks like, Dennis came in, so it looks like we have 1 fast action slot left, y'all. The links are right there on the screen. What I'm going to do is I am going to bring you over here to 1 more slide, okay? So we're going to have 1 more slide, and that's this right here. Listen, for those of you right now that are concerned about will this work out for you, business is a risk, right? Business is a risk. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to make fast decisions sometimes. Every now and then there's an opportunity, a short window, an open window, a short opportunity for you to get in on something, right? And this is one of those opportunities. And what I call entrepreneur wannabes, they look at opportunities, they wish, they dream, they hope, and say, I want to do this, but they never take action. And that's why they never succeed. The real entrepreneurs understand that investing in education, investing in tools is imperative to achieve mega success. Those are the ones that take fast action. That's what I'm telling you to do right now. And those are the ones that have better odds of succeeding. Those are the ones that don't miss out, because one thing is for sure, the opportunity cost of not getting educated, the opportunity cost of not going into ECom Success Academy is much greater, in my opinion, than the $2,495 risk you take by getting the education, investing in everything that we put in there in the weekly live trainings. It is literally a gift, really, the price point that this is for everything, including the bonuses, including the support that you get access to. So you have to ask yourself right now, you know, is this the guy? Is Adrian Morrison the guy? And is this the time and is this the path that's going to finally change my life and put me on the road to success? And if you think the answer is yes, then you need to go to one of those URLs and take the last fast action spot that's available for ECom Success Academy. And you have to say, I'm not going to let pessimists hold me back. I'm not going to let relatives tell me that I can't succeed. I'm not going to feel guilty for investing money in my future so I can have training to succeed, right? People don't think twice about investing in college, and college doesn't even guarantee you a job. I'm showing you a skill. I'm showing you how to be an epic marketer. I'm showing you how you can always have the opportunity to generate success for yourself with the skill of marketing, not just e-commerce. Listen, when I was in school, I was a straight F student. In 4th grade, I was in special classes. Yeah, my school called my parents and said, Adrian is a slow reader. He's the kid always looking out the window. He's got straight F's and D's. You need to put him in special classes. I moved schools for 1 year because that school said that I just didn't qualify, right? All through college, I failed the LSAT for law school 4 different times. I failed it. I couldn't get into law school. I literally flunked and I could not get accepted to law school. That's how I ended up doing internet marketing. Now look at me, right? Now I'm generating millions of dollars, right? I'm very successful as an internet marketer. And not only am I successful, but I've helped so many students become successful as well. So if you're sitting here kicking yourself in the butt, if you're sitting here saying, I can't do it, and you have other people telling you can't do it, I've been there, I've done that. I used to work at a car wash for $5.15 an hour at Car Care Clinic down on Interstate 51, and it sucked, and I accepted that I was a loser. But one day I woke up and I said, I don't want to accept mediocrity. I don't want to accept $5.15 an hour. I don't want to accept being broke my entire life. I'm going to do whatever it takes. What I do, I surrounded myself with people better than me. I invested in boatloads of education. I invested in getting into masterminds, and I took fast and massive action. And I said, what do I have to lose? If I fail, I'm just going to be right back where I was. So I want to do whatever it takes to get out of the position that I'm in right now and try to propel myself to even a fraction better than I'm currently at. How many of you in here would agree with me on that that was a wise decision? Just say yes in the chat box. All right, so that's what I'm saying is if you're one of those people, you've got to make that decision the next minute and 30 seconds. Listen, I know it sucks sometimes to be told that you have to make a fast decision. I understand that, but that's entrepreneurship right there. You see opportunities, they're open and closed windows just like that. This is a launch. You have the chance to get in and become part of this class and mingle with my 6- and 7-figure students and get on our live trainings and get an ESA. Ultimately, you know, that decision is yours, but I will say this about that, all right? What happens if you don't do this? What happens if you say, this all sounds well and good, Adrian, but I don't think I'm going to do this? Someone told me, they said, Adrian, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. You need to initiate change if you want more out of life. So if you don't take risks and you don't step outside your comfort zone and you don't invest in your business, I don't care if it's this course or not. If you don't invest in a mentor and you don't initiate change, then you're going to stay stuck right where you are right now. And if you're on this webinar right now, I'm going to venture to say that you're probably not making a lot of money online. Otherwise, you would be running your business and you would not be here. If you don't initiate change, another year is going to slide by. And people who come into this program tonight are going to prosper. They're going to get bonuses, education. They're going to get over-delivered value. And you're going to be on the sidelines, just like you have been for many years to come as you see things and you don't take action. So you have to ask yourself, you know, what is the worst that can happen? You know, I mean, what is the worst that could happen with Adrian, his team, all of these bonuses and softwares on my side? The worst that could happen is that you don't do anything and you lose $2,500, which you'll recuperate from. But what's the best that could happen? The best that could happen is that you make a post like Kathy did and say that you've paid off all your debt, put 3 kids through college, and paid for a wedding and have a thriving business. Or like Charles Green, you have a business that's done $200,000. So compare what's the worst that could happen versus the best that could happen. And that helps you make a pretty obvious decision, because to get started with this, you have the investment in my training, but you also are going to spend other additional costs. $5 a day for Facebook ads. Never, ever start a Facebook ad for more than $5. It is complete idiocy to put an ad on Facebook for more than $5 out of the gate, because day one, you get the most dirt, lowest quality traffic to your ad that is guaranteed not the profit. So why on earth would you spend $100 a day on day one? It takes it 2 to 3 days to optimize. So you have me and a $5 a day budget. Your business is private. So if you make mistakes, no one's going to judge you. No one's going to laugh at you. No one's going to pull you down. You're going to have us. You're going to have our webinars, our support, and we're just going to help pick you up every time that you fall. And believe me, the time that you put in this business, it's not going to be a lot, but there is going to be time. It's going to be well spent building a real business that could be paying for itself many, many years to come. But this opportunity that has been waiting for you, right, is here tonight. If you put your trust in us and make the decision to jump in right now, right, you're going to get so many things, but this opportunity is going to disappear. But one thing is certain, you have to mimic success. You have to duplicate other success, like my Sizzle Sniper will teach you how to do. You have to use defined and proven methods that take guesswork out of stuff. And you have to find a group of people that really can, you know, help you succeed. And I think that when you get into my Profit Power Hour private Facebook group and you're hanging out with all of my success students that you see here that got your back on weekly webinars along with all the training, I do think that if you're willing to take that step forward like all of these students, that you have what it takes to be one of my next success stories. I wholeheartedly do believe that. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull up this last slide right here. All right, this is everything that you're getting. On the left-hand side, you have, if you go to that link right there, you save a little bit of money, you pay in full, you get complete and total access to ECom Success Academy, unlimited updates without me ever coming in and trying to upsell you to get more videos inside the course, right? And then on the right-hand side, you can spread it into 3 different payments of $9.97. That link is below with Flex on the end of it. Go to that link. You still get all fast action bonuses. Guys, there's still 1 fast action bonus left. And we literally have now 37 seconds left before I end this webinar and I do the cash prize giveaway. I'm going to answer one more question. I'm going to tell you, you need to go to one of those links right now and you need to get started. So the last question is, Adrian, is the market saturated already with this? I'm going to stop the timer on that one at 19 seconds. I'm going to stop the timer at 19 seconds on that one. You see we're at 19 seconds. There's no such thing as saturation. What are you talking about? This isn't Google. With Google, you have position 1, position 2, and position 3. He is who is on the top, or she who is on the top is the winner. With Facebook, there is no competition. Your ad is always showing up somewhere to somebody simultaneously in the #1 spot in the news feed. You can't have some big media buyer come in and take away all the ad space. It doesn't work like that on Facebook. Nobody can afford all of the traffic on Facebook. Your ad with Facebook intelligence is always going to be showing to somebody somewhere front and center on their screen. So it's not like Google where somebody can buy out your spot. Facebook gives even the smallest marketers on $5 a day budgets prime front and center #1 news feed traffic. So will this get saturated? Absolutely not. E-commerce has been around since the frickin' 90s, maybe before. E-commerce is growing. Retail stores are shutting down. Malls are ghost towns because e-commerce is the way to go. People want to shop online. They don't want to shop in stores anymore. You get better deals on the internet. People are lazy. They want to click, add to cart, have shipped to them. Guys, this is not something that's going to get saturated. So no, I'm not worried about that at all. If anything, it's just getting better and better and better. So listen, y'all, you got 19 seconds left. So now is your chance. It is your opportunity. There's one fast action slot available. I want you to go to the link below, either one of them. I want you to get in. I want you to get access to all of these bonuses that are worth $10,000+ just in bonuses. And I want you to be my next success student. I want your screenshot of your success story in this presentation the next time I do it. This stuff has gotten me noticed by Shopify, by Facebook, by big influencers like Ty Lopez and Bob Proctor and Les Brown. Guys, this right here is such an amazing thing to do, and I just cannot wait to see you all get started. You've got literally one fast action slot left. And what I want to tell you on just ending this up is I really thank you all so much for coming here. I cannot wait to see you inside of ECom Success Academy, going to one of those two links right there that's on the screen. I can't wait to see you succeed. And listen, there's no guarantee in life. I'm not here saying you're going to make millions of dollars. I'm just here saying I'm going to show you how to bypass all the mistakes that I made. I'm going to show you how to get started the right way, learning from someone who's in the trenches, right? Someone who has an e-commerce store right now, right? And I want to show you how to evolve on our weekly trainings. How many of you in here are in? I see a lot of you saying that you're in. Let's go. Can't wait to do this. Just signed up. Wow, this members area is beautiful. Thank you. We worked hard on the members area. So I see a lot of you in here already signed up. There's one fast action slot left. And I'm telling you this, I don't think you're going to find this much value with unlimited updates, with weekly live trainings on our Profit Power Hours, with our exclusive Facebook group full of not a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing, but people that are actually getting on my trainings and making moves, people that are making 6 and 7 figures and 5 figures. And there's people in there that are just getting started too. I can't wait to have you a part of our class here at ECom Success Academy this year. I am so stoked about this. And I want to let you know that you still got one fast action slot available. What I'm going to do now is we're going to choose our $1,000 cash prize winner. So I'm going to scroll through the chat box. I want everybody just to type in hashtag ESA in the chat box. And what we're going to do is we are going to scroll through and we're going to choose a completely random winner, okay? So just scrolling through here. All right, our winner is, all right, just scrolling randomly through here. All right, and one last time, zing. All right, so our winner tonight is Stephanie Russell. Stephanie Russell. All right, so Stephanie Russell, we're gonna get your email. You just won cash money live on this webinar. I am so excited for you. I don't know if you're an ESA or not. I hope you are. Listen, if you're not an ESA and this isn't something that you wanna do, that's totally fine. Thanks so much for coming to the webinar. I hope you learned a lot. If you did get in, congratulations on becoming an ECom Success Academy member. Congrats to, who was it? Stephanie Russell. Stephanie Russell, congratulations to you. Listen, y'all, once again, I want to say this has just been so amazing for me, being able not only to have a bunch of success, but to be able to come in and teach other people how to succeed as well. We have such a great community. My promise to you is, even if nobody else has your back, if everybody's hating on you and everybody's saying you can't do it and you should just stick at your regular job or whatever, I'm not telling you to quit. What I'm telling you is to start this. It literally, you can do this 1 hour. 1 hour a day is all it takes to start. You can automate everything thereafter, completely automated. And I'm going to have your back. Our support's going to have your back. I'm going to see you every week on these bonus trainings that we do for the Profit Power Hour. This is a completely free bonus. You can't buy anywhere. It's just a free bonus I give to my students that get in this course. And I'm going to have your back each week. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing in my business and how you can evolve as well. So super stoked for you, super excited for you. I promise you this, when you get inside and see all the epic value in there, you see the $1.2 million case study campaigns, you see the art licensing print on demand secrets boot camp, you see those 4 weeks of daily coaching recordings that we have in there where it shows you for a 30-day game plan to start your store, find products, launch Facebook campaigns, build your email list. When you get in there and see all that value along with the Profit Accelerator and everything else that's inside, it's going to blow your freaking mind. And you're going to be thanking your lucky stars that you got in here and you took fast action. You invested in yourself. Because remember, an investment is taking a look at something and saying, okay, this is how much money is going out. I believe more than that will come back in. difference between spending money and, of course, investing money. You spend money on stuff that doesn't bring anything back. When you invest money, you invest it with the expectation that you're going to get something back. So right here, right now, if you feel like this is a wise investment, if you feel like you can get started and this is going to help you and you can really start a big business with this, then you should go to that URL below, one of the 2 URLs below, and you should get started. I cannot wait to see you inside. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn off my camera here, and I'm going to play y'all a couple more, one last video, and we've got our winner. And I just want to thank you all so much. I see a lot of you in here saying you got tons of value. How many of you in here feel like you got a lot of value, whether you got an ESA or not? I see a lot of people saying yes. Learned so much. This was an epic value, full of meat and potatoes. Okay, well, thank you so much for that, because that's important to me whether you get in or not. So the links are on the screen. There's one fast action bonus left. I have no clue if there's going to be a replay of this or not. So take action now. Don't chance missing the opportunity. The opportunity cost could be so much more than the investment for the training itself, which is a gift in terms of what you get value back out of it. Let's talk about that $5,000 product, all right? The $500,000 product that I want to reveal to you today. The $500,000 product, the product that has helped me achieve so many sales. It is unbelievable, okay? I'm gonna show you the exact campaign and the exact image. I want you to type in 500K if you are ready to see this. So the product that I'm gonna reveal right now is a product that was had over time, okay, spent $90,000 in ads. Those little $5 ads over a period of time were scaled up, okay, and I rounded up $484,000 in sales. So what is this product? Well, this is another print-on-demand product. You can see it right here on the screen as I speak. This is that weird stuff that you need to learn about inside of ECom Success Academy, on my trainings that you would never think of. I don't care about DJ stuff, but putting these little turntable images on the pillows and doing a $5 flash sale generated almost $500,000 in sales with that same app that I just showed you earlier. And you get access to the fast action bonus, where I show you how I tap into all this artwork and how I run these ads, how to find the products, how to launch the products. In under 5 minutes, you can have this live. So the key is how do you find all of the images that are done for you that you can launch on these types of products to generate sales? Well, once again, in these fast action bonuses that you get access to, bonus number 2, the $1 million done for you print on demand art boot camp is a whole section you're going to get access to that shows you how I've sold millions of dollars of products like that, where to go, how to find the art and avoid designers and any other potential mistakes that a lot of people make. This is something that in itself is worth over $1,000. As a course, you get 100% complete and total access to that tonight if you're one of the next people that gets in. So my webcam's going off. Thank you all so much. I wish you all boatloads of success. And as I always say to my students, hashtag crush it.
What's up, guys? I'd just like to shout out Adrian Morrison. If you're looking to ever get into e-commerce, he's definitely the go-to guy. I've gone from 0 to 6 figures in just 3 months' time, implementing some of the things that he teaches on how to target people, how to structure ads, along with how to scale and analyze my data. So, if you're ever looking to get into e-commerce, then definitely go and check out Adrian Morrison. Go follow, learn, and succeed.
I was looking for ways to make money online. That's when I came across Adrian Morrison. My very first month I made $2,000, and now I'm starting to scale. So what he's been teaching has been working for me, and I would definitely recommend him to anybody else that is looking to start an e-commerce store, because he provides a ton of value that you can use and start making money today.
I just wanted to let you know I was fortunate enough to meet Adrian Morrison at an internet conference in the United States. Since then, my business partner and I have been using his training, and we have been able to build a substantial business by following what he teaches. I just wanted to let you know that what Adrian says does work.
I would like to share my success that I have right now because of Adrian Morrison. And this is the first day. I was outside of my apartment. I was in a filling station. 2 messages came, multiple sales, just almost like in 5 minutes. And just to tell you, I mean, I didn't make like tons of money, but one customer come to my collection. Let's say I have 6 items, right, in my collection, entire collection, 6 items. She buys 4 of them, 4 actually. And this is actually my page. I kind of move the page so you don't see the private information, but this is for sales, just for today, and there are some other sales. Right here. Right here. So 4 sales. If it wasn't for Adrian Morrison, it would not happen. So highly recommend him.
Hello everybody watching, my name is Elizabeth, and last year December I joined Adrian's program. Well, for me to construct that e-commerce store online is just amazing. Adrian, thank you for your wonderful program.
I'm just here to give a big thank you to Adrian Morrison. I started a Shopify store in late January. By my 2nd month, I was doing over 30K in revenue. It's trended that way again. And I just want to really say thank you to Adrian, because I did not do anything different, fancy, unique. I just took the exact model that Adrian was teaching and applied it to my own site. Yeah, it's the total model, and I couldn't have done it without him. We'll see where this takes me, but just wanted to say thank you.
He's just pretty darn amazing. So if you have any interest in learning more about e-com, and I would strongly recommend that you find out more about Adrian Morrison. And thank you so much, and I look forward to more of your trainings in the future.
Adrian Morrison, thank you so much for your amazing training. I have no idea why you do it, and you know what's funny? I put more of an effort showing up to your webinars than I do actually going to my college classes. Thank you so much, and keep up the amazing work.
I've been following his advice for the past couple of months, and with my brand new store in 2 or 3 weeks of operation, I was able to bring in $4,500. So thank you, Adrian, and I look forward to your full e-commerce training.
I am so extremely excited about ESA, ECom Success Academy, and I know that I, without a doubt, will be able to make my first dollar online. I have never made a red cent online, and I am convinced that I will be able to make my first dollar, $100, $1,000 online with this product. And Adrian, thank you so much for everything that you do for us. I cannot wait for ESA. Bye.
I started in May of 2017, so that's about 11 months. And in that 11 months, I've made around $660,000 of revenue. And it's honestly all thanks to the program. He just breaks it down, makes it super simple. Anybody could do it.
Adrian has helped me create an e-commerce store that has generated over $200,000 online.
I really just want to give a huge shout out to my day one mentor, Adrian Morrison. 6 figures with Shopify today, but I know this is just the beginning.
So for the month of April, we did a total of $2 million in sales for our general store. Here's a quick glimpse of our numbers. We definitely provide one of the best e-commerce courses out there. We owe our success to you, buddy.
Adrian's having to build an e-commerce business that has basically generated over $500,000 in sales over the past year. And it continues to grow today. His courses are worth 100 times more than what they cost as well.
My very first month, I did $30,000 in sales. I'm currently doing 6 figures monthly. I highly recommend ESA. It's an amazing course.
I found this ECom Success Academy, and it has changed not only my life, but my family's life as well.
This is a quick glimpse into my store stats. We've done over $811,000.
And we're projecting to hit over $1 million in sales in the next 1 to 2 months. And it's all because of ECom Success Academy.